Yes, indeed. Card games for all. Hey, OBS. Can you not do that? It be Blockhead. Where's the Dumbo Octopus? Why, I think you found it right here. Card games? Card games, indeed, Storage Jordan. Thanks for stopping by. Have we done the jump-in events? We have not. That's what I'm going to be starting with today, because I want to finally see what that is and how it goes. Let me see. Just trying to see if I can make it so that... I know there's a setting in OBS for whether you want it to always be on top, which I'm trying to disable, actually, so that I can see the chat window, but I can also have the game up and visible over top of the main OBS window. When's Wizards gonna add Horseshoe Crab back? I didn't know people were, clamoring for the return of their boy, the original, the once and true and a once again king Horseshoe Crab, who untaps himself, but maybe I'm wrong. Hello, Demifly. Accessibility? Advanced? It doesn't seem like an advanced setting. I don't have college tomorrow, so I can stay up to watch. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. Glad to have you here. Alright, in the category of things I should have looked up before I actually started streaming, give me a second for a hot Google search here. Always show. How to make OBS always on top. File, always on top. Oh, so it's not in settings. That's wacky. Oh. Nope, that must be old, because that's not here anymore. Yep, submitted 5 years ago. Damn you, Reddit, you got my hopes up. Okay. That's not a big deal. We'll just push OBS up here. There you go. Okay. So, hey, Aram, do you have a Patreon? I don't have a personal Patreon at this time. I've been contemplating whether I want to set one up, but some of the stuff that I would probably put on there as content and as potential rewards doesn't exist yet, but will hopefully at some point in the not too distant future. So I guess, you know, I don't have a Patreon, but I do have a giant billboard that says, "Watch this space." The immediate stomach cramp after starting stream. You love to have it. Alright. Let's get off the home screen real quick. Actually, let's look at these. Yeah, there's a new secret lair. I'm like mildly surprised they went with this design that they did, which is very strong implied nimples. But I guess they can get away with that, at least maybe on secret lair. Yeah, okay, I don't think any of this stuff matters to us. Love tuning in to watch my favorite old man yell at cards. Oh, I did forget to change the stream title also, so it'll be exactly the same as the last one. That's okay. That's okay. People know what they're getting. They know what they're getting by now, I'm sure. Also, nice to see you in chat, Nuclear Nautilus. First time chatter. Okay, so, what we're doing today. This is the quest to 10,000 gold. We're trying to get to 10,000 gold so that I can do my first premier draft without paying real money. That's the plan. That's the plan. And to that end, I waited a couple days. I've built up some daily quests so that we can whack those out together. So we're probably going to do more... Oh, we're probably going to do more precon stuff, but I'm going to use my jump-in coin first to see what that is. Have you ever watched a Red Hunter X Hunter? No, I have not. I have several friends who have read part or all of it. I don't think I would like it. Yeah, the short answer is I don't have an informed opinion one way or another. Okay, so this jump in event. Jump in! Welcome to the world of MTG Arena. Here you can explore popular cards and strategies. Maybe even find a new favorite. It's time to jump in. When you join this event, you will get to select 2 different half decks from a variety of themes. Combine them, you'll have a deck. Play as much as you want here, or use the cards to build new decks for other modes. So I get to keep whatever I take. And I guess you can do this as many times as you want. Just every additional time costs some gems or gold if you don't have your jump-in token. Resign at any time if you wish to rejoin and pick new packets. Okay. Let's not worry about that right now. Let's just, let's jump in. Oh my god. Okay, so can I see what each of these... Mice, crimes, and eerie. The 3 points on the triangle that explains all characters. No, I don't want to confirm pick. I want to look at what this is. Can I? Or do I just have to go off the featured card? Heartfire Hero. This must be from Bloomborough, so he's a 1/1 for 1. When he gets targeted by something you control for the first time each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on him. When he dies, deals damage to its power equal to its power to each opponent. Okay, only featured. All right. Crimes. We've got Lazav, Wearer of Faces. Whenever it attacks, exile a card from a graveyard, then investigate. Whenever you sacrifice a clue, you may have Lazav become a copy of a creature exiled with it until end of turn. That's fun. And then Unwilling Vessel. I'm gonna guess this is from Duskmourn, since that's all the haunted house shit, and this guy's clearly got like a Ghostbusters ass, you know, ghost thing. 3/2 Vigilance for 3. When an enchantment you control enters, and whenever you fully unlock a room, I don't know what that shit means, put a possession counter on it. When it dies, create a boy XX, where X is the number of counters on it. Got it. Lawful Mice character for your next TTRPG. That sounds funny. Okay. So I don't know the, I haven't read the set spoiler for Duskmourn. I have no idea how unlocking rooms and stuff works. And we can see Crimes must be blue-black, at least, because it's got this gold card. Eerie is at least blue. Mice is at least red. So, a slight hesitation of combining Mice and Crimes, because that means I'm in 3 colors for sure. Yeah, you know what? Let's combine Crimes and Eerie. Let's be a Scooby-Doo villain. Oh. Oh, that's how this works. I see. I can still pick Eerie. Oh, I just realized it has the color markers there anyway. Okay. And so it's offering me 3 choices, which all match colors. Okay, so they don't want to force you into 3 color. I believe you get another set for your second. You are correct, Pale Blue Dot. I did not see your message in time. Threshold. Okay. We've seen that. And Bittersweet. When it enters creative food, sacrifice a food, target player loses 2 life. Well, I have no particular reason to think that Crimes will have, like, specifically good synergy with any particular one of these. So I guess, you know, I'm getting these... I'm getting these cards for real, so maybe I should just go off of what I'm actually going to be most likely to want to potentially use in a real deck. Let's, you know what? Threshold is a mechanic that I actually know. Why don't we go with Threshold? The food stuff is pretty funny, admittedly. Hi, Mr. Aram. Hi, Mr. Aloha. Thanks for stopping by. I like enchantment stuff, personally. So that would be Eerie. Eerie and Crimes does have the fun Scooby-Doo-ness to it. You know what? You've won me over. We'll try Eerie and Crimes. Crimes Eerie. All right, so let's see what this has yielded for us. Okay. Barrier Strix. Tap target permanent, draw and discard. Creeping Peeper. Duelist of the Mind. Whenever you commit a crime, draw a card. If you do, discard a card. Okay. Fear of Isolation. Enchantment creature. Okay, okay. Blood Hustler. The Peepers. Desperate Bloodseeker. Mills 2. That feels like it should be in the Threshold one. I guess it's target player, so it's for crimes. Crimes. Let's quickly... What rooms do we have? Let's look for room cards, because I want to know how those work. Clammy Prowler, Enduring Curiosity, Consuming Ashes, Fear of Failed Tests. So I guess all the fear ofs are enchantment creatures. Interesting. I'm going to assume those are all from Duskmourn. Let's see. Okay, here's a room. Underwater Tunnel. When you unlock this door, Surveil 2. Slimy Aquarium. When you unlock this door, Manifest Dread. Okay, this is the thing I need to read first. Room. What is a room? You may cast either half. That door unlocks on the battlefield. As a sorcery, you may pay the mana cost of a locked door to unlock it. So I guess you can do one and then the other. And sorcery speed. To manifest dread, look at the top 2 cards of your library. Put one onto the battlefield as a 2/2 creature and the other into graveyard. Turn it up for its mana cost if it's a creature card. Oh, okay, okay, neat. Just turn anything into a morph creature. Fear of Failed Test is me right now. I hope you don't. Bottomless Pool, Locker Room. When you unlock this door... See, you know what I respect about these room cards? They're printed side by side, meaning you don't have to flip the card over. They didn't fuck me. I can live with this. Honestly, this is maybe how they should have done... Kamigawa flip creatures... Maybe. Bottomless Pool, when you unlock this door... Okay, so sorcery speed, unsummon, and then 5 mana whenever one or more creatures draw a card. Okay. And a big Bungus with island cycling. And dual lands. Okay, okay. Alright. Yeah, permanent versions of split cards is about right from the sound of it. Okay. Well, most of these cards are not so text-heavy that it's going to be like a big problem for me to read them while I'm playing. It's going to be a little bit of an issue, but I don't think I'm going to do much better trying to read them all ahead of time. So we're just going to... We're gonna try, and I don't know if I do this, does it put me against other people who've done Jump In? I don't know, but we'll try it out. Let's jump in, as it were. We have our man, Wicker Limper, and I think they've got a non-default avatar, so I'm immediately terrified of them. This looks playable. 3 lands, 4 non-lands. They're in range of what we already have, yeah. Aloha, you can't believe you're actually here to watch me play Magic? I can believe it. And the way I can believe it is because you're such a good friend. I know you would come by to watch me do anything. Does this auto-make a deck from your choices? I assume so, yes. I believe it's just 2 sets of 20 cards. Or at least the non-lands work that way. Let's get that Strix out. Hopefully we can find a place. Oh, yeah. Haha! Papier Island. What do you have to say about that? Nothing. Did you finish the packs last stream? God, no. Of course I didn't finish the packs. There's many, many. Okay. So... I think we're gonna play that boy, but first we're gonna attack for 1. Swamp, and Desperate Bloodseeker. And, I guess I'll mill myself. I don't need to commit a crime right now. My experience playing Jumpstart in Paper Magic, it's a pretty good time. Okay. Oh, that's a lot better than Vicious Hunger from way back in the day. I can't believe power has crept. Okay, let's... I want to get this down. I don't want to bounce a land, obviously, so let's attack for 1 first. And then we're gonna... put down the backwater, because this will be the one that deals damage will be more useful for when I need to make a crime happen, and we'll just take back our owl. Slight loss of tempo, but I can reuse the tap effect now, so that's not too bad. But yeah, no, I opened like, I don't know, maybe 6 more packs last stream, and I've got... Alright, they don't feel like playing Magic today. And I've got, you know, 50 more to go. We'll intersperse pack opening throughout this, I'm sure, when we feel like there's been too much interesting stuff happening and it needs to end. And our reward, Everness Maw. Taps for colorless, becomes a 3/3 elemental and still end of turn. Activate only if the number of caves you control plus the number of caves in your graveyard is 3 or greater. Interesting. All right. Wow, you are so good. Amazing place. I just have that aura, you know, the menacing, menacing, menacing from JoJo. They can feel it. They know it. They know it's hopeless. All right, let's quickly check. So our quests are red or green and white or green and kill 25 creatures. Okay, so we'll keep that in mind. But I'm going to keep playing the jump in for now, even though that's not going to help me with the quests, because I want to try out more of the cards in this deck. This stream is too interesting. Open the Miku packs. That'll be our emergency. Break glass. Oh, there's an Astarion avatar. I see. I guess that makes sense since there's a Baldur's Gate set. 4 lands is a bit high, but I have 2 enchantments to go with my Unwilling Vessel, so we'll keep this. And we'll say hello. And let's plunk down an underwater tunnel. And surveil 2. Yeah, I don't... Oh, no, I do have black mana from this, so yeah, fuck these. I don't want more lands right now. Okay, Fear of Isolation. Hey, I can bounce that and surveil 2 again, like a fucking pro-ass guy. That does mean it is gonna fuck with my curve a little if I don't draw more lands that come in untapped, but I think we're gonna do that still. Let's do this and take this back. You have a free mulligan and jump in. Oh, okay. Deep Cavern Bats. Yeah, he's the guy who rips a card. Fair enough. Wonder if he'll try to mana screw me by taking out the Soured Springs and denying me black. Or if he'll take out a card that does something instead. I don't yet. Okay, yeah, he's just gonna take the biggest thing. I get it. Let's see. Flying Lifelink. Okay, that's fine. Let's go to combat and attack. And let's get this Unwilling Vessel online. Hello, didn't know you stream yourself. Hello to you too, Burning Hound. I only just started like, I don't know, a week ago-ish, something like that. Whenever an enchantment enters and whenever you fully unlock a room. Okay, yeah. Stinging Cave Crawler, 1/3 Death Touch. What is this? Whenever it attacks, if there are 4 or more... Okay, I don't have to worry about that yet. Okay. So, I think we are gonna... Let's see, when this dies... Yeah, okay. Let's... play the cheap half of this. Surveil 2 again. That'll put a counter on him. Another one. Never feel a fair fear of failed tests. Draw that many cards. Let's go this first. If I'm understanding that correctly. Let's go ahead and just drop this before I have a chance to forget. And, yeah, I think we'll attack with both. Ooh, an equipment. 3 or discard a card. +2/+1. That's pretty nasty with a lifelink creature. Gonna make racing quite a bit more difficult. At least he has to discard for that. Wait, he put it on that guy? Oh, okay. I would have absolutely put it on the flyer. But yeah, that's fine. I'll just take that. Okay, so... let's... we're gonna... unlock the other half of this. Get another possession counter. We'll manifest Dread. Yeah, let's manifest Dread that. And it gets a +1/+1 counter. And let's play another of these for a 3rd possession counter. Let's see. Let's get rid of that. And this. Okay. Get 'em, boys. Oh. Alright. Lame. I don't even remember what that was. Oh, Desperate Blitzy. Alright, that's... Uh-oh, that's a scary man. Suppose he's only a 2/3, so it's not the end of the world. Okay. Just gonna go with that. Erratic Apparition. Ah, okay, that would have been nice to have before all my enchantments, but, you know. So I could attack with this. It's not good against his Death Touch guy, because it doesn't have enough power to kill it. If he lets it through... he won't. He'll definitely block with that. Yeah, okay, I think we're gonna... Alright, we'll go to combat. Yeah, this can't get a profitable trade. I guess it does make a 3/3 flyer, which actually could be pretty... Yeah, you know what? Actually, I'm okay with that. Let's just go with everything and see how he wants to block here. See if I can hornswoggle him. No, he's gonna block that. Okay, fair enough. But he's gonna make that trade. Okay, then there's no reason to flip this up. His Death Touch is gonna kill it anyway, alas. So we'll just go. Not amazing, but I get a 3/3 flying, so I can block the bat. And I have this guy. Or do I want to manifest Dread? Nah, we'll make this guy. And I got rid of his legendary dude. So hopefully we can win the race via evasion from here. If he moves the Bloodthorn Flail to his bat. Oh, okay. Alright. That still trades with the Deep Cavern Bat, so that's not actually terrible. Yeah, no, there's no reason to block that. And this doesn't do anything now, right? Yeah, it's just a 1-1. And he has 1 card in his hand. Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. Damn, if I'd had that last turn, I could have absolutely begongled him with combat trickery. Let's unlock this. Give him +1/+1. Manifest Dread. When that happens, do the other ones just go away? If you choose a creature... okay, we'll do the island. Alright, that gets milled either way. Alright. Would have liked to have that, but it's okay. Alright. 2 combat. Everything. I think. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Didn't. Okay. Alright. Discover 3. Well, not countering it, so we can go ahead and do that, whatever it is. Okay. Looks like he didn't... Was it like a land? I wish it was a little clearer what had happened with that. Anyway, you can declare attackers, sir. Attacking with the unscrupulous agent. A curious choice. Well, let's declare blockers and see what he's got as a trick. Or a trick. Maybe he's got a weakness in his hand to play second main phase? Nope. Okay. And it looks like this game's probably just about over. He's almost tapped out. Okay, let's just Skulldug this guy and that. Get that out of the way. And I get this back, actually. And then let's just go to combat and see if this kills. Not this. There's no reason to. Well, no, it can trade. Yeah, whatever. Just kill him. Minions! Beat his collective ass! Hooray! They had no cards in hand? I see. Right, I forgot that they apparently didn't get one off of their Discover. Discover is like Cascade, but instead of being tied to a spell being cast, it's like an action like Scry. Yeah, I wish it had a slightly more of a visual indication of what they had chosen. Like a little pop-up message or something, because I still don't know what actually happened there. If he got a land off of it or something, because he didn't add a card to his hand. Oh, it was a death trigger. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. I was like, that's weird. It doesn't seem like he did anything. Okay. Let's go again. Good move, sir. Good sycophancy, sir. I appreciate having someone who will just cheer me on in all caps no matter what I do. Yes, I meant to stop and look at chat for a little while before jumping back in. I will scroll back and check again after this game. Got some dudes. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Zoop. We'll both start the game at 21. Smiles. Discover was quite fun in Lost Caverns of Ixalan Limited. 2/2, Valiant. Okay, and his Valiant is discard and then draw. Gotcha. Okay. Let's get this guy out. Hopefully I can start criming with this bottomless pool. Here come the mice. Yeah, this must be. Orders Overflow. Okay, I'm not blocking. Put a stash counter on it when you spend your okay. Sacrifice it, discard your hand. Okay, gotcha. Alright. Let's play a swamp. Let's... Do I just bounce this guy to commit a crime? I mean, it's worth a +1/+1 counter, so I guess I will, yeah. Tempo. Get out of here. Yeah, let's go to combat and attack. And then, yeah, let's surveil 2. Crimesman. I mean, I probably want both of these. I don't know that the order matters. I guess let's... Sure. We'll do that. Oh. Or did that do the opposite of what I thought? I'll need to double check whether left, right means top, bottom, or vice versa. Ah. 3/2, trample whenever you expend for target creature you control. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so I think we're gonna try and shoop-de-whoop this guy by skullduggerying him in combat to get a counter and minus him. Yeah, so let's play a swamp. Yeah, so we'll go to combat and let's attack. You want to trade? He does not want to trade. That's fine. I'm not gonna use this just for the counter, so we'll just deal 2. Second main phase. Let's... yeah, let's drop this guy, because he can block and skullduggery to win that trade. Yeah. Let's see if he has the expend 4 to get this pumped. That's fine. Go ahead. Okay, I'll be pretty owned if he does have an instant speed thing to trigger this expend, but I think I'm gonna go for this. Let's skullduggery. Target this, or target this and this. He has something he can do at instant speed, probably. But if he wants to do it in response to this, he'll at least have to show me before I commit to the block. I will take that action, thank you. And we'll discard this island. Then this resolves. Okay. Wait, was he targeting that with the... this? Isn't that gonna mean this still dies? No, I'm wrong. Okay. Oh, up to one other target. Okay, yeah, gotcha. Alright. Well, I got a bit shaboobled there. Play an island. Let's see. Target poses with okay. I've got a good amount of life still to work with. I think... I'm gonna unlock the Slimy Aquarium. Get what should be a 3/3. Yeah, and then... yeah, let's attack. Ooh. Create a colorless equipment card. Okay. Create a Leonin Scimitar. At the beginning of combat on your turn, swap on equipment. During your turn, equip creatures you control have double strike and haste. Spooky. Yep, that's fine. Who's he gonna give +1/+1 to? Let's find out. So this guy brings an extra 1/1 token, it would appear. Okay, he gave the +1/+1 to this. Why? I wish this showed... Okay, there we go. When you commit a crime, yeah. I might just trade here while he's tapped out. Whenever you commit a crime, this will be a 4/3 when I flip it up. No, okay, we'll keep that. Okay, so I can commit a crime pre-combat with this if I want to. I can also commit a crime at instant speed by activating the effect. Yeah, I think we attack here with both those options on the table, because that means blocking is pretty tricky for him. Blockers, what do you want to do? You're chumping this. And... oh, you're chumping both. That's fine. I'll take my 1. My 2. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna want to get that guy online. And I think we'll play this guy too, so that we can commit a crime. Actually, if I... yeah. I think... yeah, we'll go for this. We're gonna go for both, I think. You, L2. So that I can crime you. Okay, he's going for that. Ooh. Other mice you control get +1/+1. When it enters, create another equipment. A legendary colorless equipment with equipped creature gets... eesh, okay. Break my balls, why don't ya? Can I afford to take 7 here? I think I gang block this thing. And hope not to get owned by a combat trick. As it should only be able to kill one of my blockers. Okay. I'm getting 2 off the lifelink, so that's not all bad. Okay. This becomes a death touch. Friendo. Okay, yeah. I think we attack with these. Do I do anything first? I could unlock the locker room. True. Yeah, actually, let's do that. Even though that's almost all of my mana. Because that's gonna make the attacks a lot scarier. Let's go to combat. I think I might just... if I attack with everything, how likely am I to die? Doesn't have the double strike yet, but he might after this. This has lifelink, though. I think I'm going to go for it, because the life plus getting a card. Okay, he's going to let him through. Okay. Oh, I forgot it's not for each creature. Okay, that's not as good. But, alright. Let's just surveil. See if we can get off this. Okay. Yeah, sure. We'll draw that. I don't know if we can win this race, but if I don't die this turn, I think I've at least got a shot. Two cards left in hand. Good amount of mana. Two, sure. So that's the one that gives Vigilance, Trample, Haste. Okay, and then I'm gonna put that on that guy. Okay. I'm surprised he's not just leveling this up. That would have effectively made it so he didn't have to pay one of those equip costs. Opening jiggle. Aram dies to mice. Doodly-doo. Doesn't it feel nice? Doodly-doo. Yeah, this is probably not going to be worth anything more than a chump blocker. We will see what we can get out of that. I can still make a Manifest Dread for 4. Ooh, what the fuck is this? Gift a tapped fish. What in God's name does that mean? Okay. Did they do that? No, he just cast it to draw 2 cards? Oh, and discard a card as part of the cost. Okay, I see, I see. Okay. Oh, alright, well... yeah, that will do it. Alas, I was hoping no 13 damage. I got my fish, yeah, so he dealt the 3 extra damage. Alright. Ya mousy bastard. Excellent strategy, sir. You've lost. Okay, now let's take a second back. And let's check what has been going on in chat. Since the last good move, sir, by Aloha. Yeah, here come the mice. Not to be, I want to be not an Aram sycophant and more mini-boss. The plucky heroes fight at a distant corner of Aram's grand domain. We'll see. If you get something into my HR people, they can see what openings are coming available in the next 6 months. Aram's Goon, Aram's Thug. I could use those as well. Left is closest to deck, so lower. Right. I don't think I actually fully resolved in my head which is... it was the right was the one that actually went on top. I guess I see the logic in that. To me, I think of left is first, because you go left to right, so I thought left would be on top. Let's see. Yeah, red. The home now of discard then draw, which I think is fitting for them. Okay, yes. Brilliant failure, sir. Excellent. My dog is enjoying your stream. I'm happy for him. I can be happy for dogs as long as I don't have to interact with them. Any creature types you really like. I'm not much of a creature type tribal guy, so I don't think I have a strong, clear answer. I guess... maybe wizard. Maybe wizard. They cover a pretty wide range of things and colors, but they're primarily blue, so like, that's neat. What about goblins? No, I'm not really a goblins player at heart. I'll make use of them in progression when they suit my needs, but otherwise, no. I'm not much of a red player for the most part. Incidentally, just got here, didn't miss anything crazy. I went 2-1 in jump-in plays. I lost to mice just now. Incidentally, I just mentioned it, but I do a Magic the Gathering progression series called Gathering Cards on Surprise Round RPG, which I'll link here. And that runs every Monday evening at 6 p.m. Eastern. We've started from the very beginning of the game, And we're now, next week is going to be Champions of Kamigawa. We're 11 years in now, making good time. So stop by if you want to see some older cards getting played with me and my friends Savvy, Carl, and Mo. Let's see. Now, I think I'm good on the jump-in deck for the moment. Let's work on some of these little questicles. Red or green spells, white or green spells. So I suppose we should play something with green. To that end, let's see. Yeah, starter deck duel. I tried the white-green deck once and got an absolute dog shit draw with only like 1 mana things and no mounts, so the deck just straight up did not function. And then I played against it once, and they had every fucking busted-ass card from it, and I was a little salty about that. I haven't tried the red-green one. I don't think I've even seen it played against me yet. You know what? Let's try Dynamite. Blue-green is amazing. Yeah, I was recommended the blue-green one, and I've played it a fair few times. It's pretty good other than its lack of creature removal. Because its only creature removal is that card that has one of your creatures deal damage equal to its power. So you have to have board presence, and if you don't, you can't actually remove anything. Okay, yeah, I mean, I've got cards like... Oh, I forgot I don't have a forest. Alright, I should not have kept this hand. It's okay. I will simply draw a forest. Okay, we're up against blue-black. I will simply draw a forest. As long as I don't play a forest, he won't know what deck he's playing against. That's our advantage. I actually don't really quite remember what the blue-black one of these is like, because the white-blue one is the investigate one. I think I've only played against the blue-black one once. Was the most fun starter deck you played so far? Probably the blue-green one. I kind of want... Oh, another one. I kind of want to play the blue-red one, because I had it played against me and thought it was pretty bad, but then the second time they dropped down their, like, ace monster, and it was like a 16/16 for 5 mana, because it was 2 power and toughness for every instant or sorcery in their graveyard. This is really bad, by the way. Oh, alright, we have one now. We can do something. Barrow Naughty. Oh, that's right, it's a fairy deck. Okay. Target dinosaur you controls. Okay, let's just put this down. And then I can get some good damage with this guy, if this guy's still here. Okay. What you got for me, Mr. Fairies? Killing me. Alright. I see, yeah. Ah, thank you, Aloha, for killing yet another bot. 3 steps ahead. Oh, it's got, like, multiple kicker costs you can pay. Use 1 or more additional costs. I see. Interesting. Okay. Draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Sure thing. Grateful to him for doing that on his main phase instead of using it as a counter spell. Yeah, I'll take my damage. Okay. Let's surveil 1. I don't have the mana for that yet, but that's pretty rockin' when I do. I think I will keep that on top. And, I should have done this first before my surveil. Shit. Fuck. I don't want to waste this when I can't kill something with it. I guess they went this way and just get a forest. Second one. Can't it target itself? Yeah, it can, but his only creature has 3 toughness. So dealing 2 damage to it would avail me of naught. Can this still damage to players? No. I just assumed it couldn't. Create a 2/2 white and blue detective token if a creature died this turn, which it didn't. Okay, so he just made a 2/2. Ah, now that looks like a great target for this guy. I could deal even more damage with something else, but I don't really need to. I need that to be dead, I think. So let's play this boy. I will pay 2. And we're gonna kill this. And do I want to go to combat here? Yeah, because he doesn't do anything else afterwards, so if he wants to trade, I don't mind so much. And he has to be wary of combat tricks. Yeah, he's just gonna take the 2. Okay, second main phase, let's commune with nature. And let's take this guy. Ooh, homemade nachos. That was part of God. Just gonna sink his mana into that. Some of it, anyway. I'll take that 5. Okay, so... this reach is pretty fucking good. Bristling backwoods. Yeah, let's just go plunk this down. Take your damage. Let's see. I'm probably not dead next turn without some crazy bullshit. Yeah, he only gains life once either way, so I got, yeah, 6 mana. Yeah, I think we're gonna go for Reach Boy. Do I want to attack with this? Actually don't think I do with the life totals as they are, even though I'm in red-green. I think at the moment, oh, he's gonna counter this. Well, no, he has an instant in his hand. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a counter spell, but nope, it is. Okay. Yeah, I lose this almost certainly then. Well, I'm not attacking now, that's for fucking sure. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, it's not looking good here. The no green until turn 4 really, really fucked whatever mana curve could have existed for me. So I've got all these cards that I should have played long ago. Unfortunate. Yeah, I'll take my damage. I might be able to live with this guy. Let's see. Okay. You may reveal if you do, or if you control another dinosaur, so I don't have to reveal to get that life. Obviously I'd like to have... Okay, I'm taking up to 4 damage in the air. Yeah, I think we go... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Oh, I can almost play both, but I can't quite. Yeah, I think we play this guy. I guess I can do this. I can In the Presence of Ages. No, I will not reveal a dinosaur, because I don't need to. Yeah, I can In the Presence of Ages, and I can sack my clue, I guess. I guess let's do this. Reveal the top 4... I guess I'll take this in case I live long enough to play it. It would be good. And we'll pass turn. sack the clue on his end step. Just hope that a 3-3 and the little bit of life gain will be enough for me to not die. If he doesn't have any more removal, then this panicked Altasaur kind of stops him in his tracks. Alright, well, at least he's using it on this, sure. And I'm still not dead this turn. This, however, is a problem. Because I think he'll be able to kill me with just his... Well, depends how much mana he can sink into that. No, he can't activate anything else. He has no hand, so I'm taking... Oh, yeah. So I'm taking 5 this turn, I assume. So, okay. Technically... Problem is, he can pump this... Oh, no, that only increases power. Okay, yeah. So... Okay, let's play this. Yeah, get out there, buddy. I forgot to sack my clue. Fuck my life. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, we just do that and pass here. Actually, you know what? I will play this Forest, because there's lots of expensive cards I can draw. So having more mana actually does help. Theoretically, he's only got 3 damage, if I can block the Barrow Naughty. He's got 9 mana, so he can't quite pump this big enough to kill the Altasaur in trade. Yeah, declare attackers. He'll probably still swing with everything. Trying to get... No? Okay. Okay, now we sack the clue. Yes, activate ability. Thank you. Oh. Oh, okay. That's pretty good, actually, because if he gets rid of this, this doesn't have lifelink anymore. Come on. It's still your end step, friend. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I've got 9 mana, it looks like. So, let's... Yeah, we can't, under any circumstances, attack with that. So let's play this. I'll draw... he doesn't have my hand, right? Okay, yeah, so he can't counter this. I'll draw 2. Yeah, let's, yeah, we're just gonna do this. As much as it would be nice to force him to sack this thing, even just getting rid of the other fairy is still a win for me. Okay, and then, yeah, I don't think keeping mana back helps me very much, so, yeah, we'll just, we'll play this. Yeah. That's fine. I still lose to anything that denies my Altasaur the ability to block, but that's the game we're playing now. Ugh. Yeah, draw more cards. Draw. Ah, tap target creature an opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. Cool. Maybe I don't die. Maybe he doesn't have enough mana to do this yet. Let's see. Yeah, has he picked a target? I can't tell. Alright. Show me what you're targeting? Question mark? Oh, okay, yeah, that was the spell. Okay, yeah, and he's targeting this, so obviously we're gonna activate it in response. Might as well. I might not be dead here. I don't... He's got 4 mana left, so I think I'm only taking 2 this turn. But because this is stunned, it doesn't look good. I'm gonna need a new thing, either a removal or a new thing that can block this. Alright, maybe Commune with Nature can find something. Yeah, that doesn't help me out of this jam. That can gain me 3 life. I don't think that's enough. But we'll take it. Okay. Yeah, I can play more blockers, so... And 2 of his things have flag. So I think we just go to combat and attack with these. I can't kill him this turn regardless, so I don't see any reason to commit this guy. Okay, he's just gonna... Alright. Pretty surprised, honestly. He blocked the one that had trample. I don't think that's what you wanted to do, friend. Not that it's likely to matter. And we're gonna play this. And hope he doesn't have 12 mana to pump this up to 5. Oh, wait, he has 1 power here, too. Okay, no, I think I'm dead, then. Yeah, he has 9. But we'll see. Maybe he'll be scared. Maybe he'll play around something that's not there. No? No? Alright. Then I'm dead. Alas. By 1. Yeah! Well, I played a good amount of spells in the right colors. Yeah, let's see where I'm at. Okay, white or green spells, kill creatures. Alright, then let's play the white-green deck now. Actually, you know what? We played an awful lot of Magic. I think it's time to waste everyone's time for a little while. Let's open some more packs. Let's open these Ixalan packs, why don't we? Chat, perhaps one of you can confirm for me, have you yelled at the eyeball card in Modern yet? No, I don't know what card you're talking about, so probably not. I imagine if I did, I would immediately know that the eyeball card would be like an unambiguous reference to a specific thing. But welcome, Bolt Snap Bolt, MTG. You sound like a man after my own heart who plays Magic and The Gathering. Alright, chat, perhaps one of you can confirm for me. Ixalan. Is that a setting they've used multiple times? Because this just says Ixalan, and this is the Lost Caverns of Ixalan, so is this the alchemy version of this, or is there like an OG Ixalan that's just called Ixalan that this is the alchemy version of? Promising Vein. Oh, okay, it's a Terramorphic Expanse type thing that costs 1 to activate, but also taps for 1. Okay, that's a nice little riff on that. It was a 2-set block. That's Alchemy LIC. That Ixalan is the alchemy version of Caverns of Ixalan. Okay. Ray of Ruin. Exile a creature, vehicle, or non-basic land. It's funny that they give black, they'll let you exile a vehicle, but not like any artifact. It has to be a vehicle. Scry 1. Common wild card. What we got here? Draw a card. If a permanent you control explored this turn, seek a merfolk instead. Okay. Ithing Blade. When it enters, each opponent sacrifices a creature, so it's a Cruel Edict, and then 4 colorless and a black. Exile a creature you control or a creature from your graveyard. Exile this, return it transformed. Why doesn't it just say transform this? I guess if they counter the effect, then it goes away instead of staying. A fairly minor distinction, but alright. At the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Alright, neat. It's very funny because the art of this immediately made me assume it was an equipment, but it is not. It is a knife that you cannot hold. It just kills someone and then your opponent. Cartographer's Companion. 2/1 comes with a map. Okay. Radiant Smite. Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. If you weren't the starting player, you gain 4 life. Ooh. That's a very nice tempo thing. Yeah. Yeah. That's fun. I like that. And that's alchemy only? That's a good design. Congratulations, Magic Arena designers. You came up with a good one. Propagator Primordium. It can enter the battlefield again. I guess so. Exile synergy would make sense since this set had Discover. Okay, okay. The knife that just kills you. 3/3 for 2. I remember when we used to shit our pants at just that stat line for that cost. People went nuts when they printed OG Ravnica and they printed Watchwolf, which was just green-white for a 3/3 vanilla, and they were like, 3/3 for 2? Damn, that's so good if you're in these 2 colors. Holy, aggro is back, baby. And now they're just like, yeah, man, fucking do whatever. He's a 3/3. He conjures 2 copies of himself into your graveyard. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a spore counter, remove 3 spore counters, put a guy from the... funny joke. This Thallid works out at the gym. Sick Thallid gains. Ooh, an uncommon. Sunfire Torch. This is an equipment. This is not merely the torch that kills you. Equipped creature gets +1/+0, has, whenever this creature attacks, it may throw this at a guy. Fun. Vito's Inquisitor. On this, the day of his daughter's wedding. 3/3 for 4, sacrifice another creature or artifact, put a +1/+1 counter and gains menace until end of turn. Alright, simple. Target creature gets +1/+3 and gains flying until end of turn, untap it. I want to check something real quick. There's a card from Invasion Block. Yeah, that's really funny. So there's a card from Invasion Block called Daring Leap. That is, target creature gets +1/+1, gains flying and first strike until end of turn. And that costs 3 mana in 2 colors. Not that it was a great card at the time or anything, but, you know, these are the neurons that fire when I see new cards that are just dramatically better than old cards. And I suppose they should be, because, you know, this maybe is actually at least a little playable. Phantasmal Extraction. If you weren't the starting player, this only costs a black. Target opponent reveals each non-land card in their hand with mana value 4 or less, and you exile 1. Neat. Fun. Interesting. I'm trying to think of whether I've seen any cards in my own history playing the game that are duress type effects that explicitly don't have your opponent reveal their hand, but instead reveal... Oh, it's because that's why this is alchemy. Because in real Magic they couldn't print this because you'd have no way to verify if they were withholding cards that they should have shown you, which is why those are all reveal their hand. Okay, yeah, that's fun. That's again a nice use of the relaxed restrictions on what you can plausibly do logistically. Buried treasure, the stolen treasures. Sack for a mana of any color. Exile it from your graveyard, discover 5. Okay. That doesn't seem very good. The fact that it can't tap for mana in any circumstance other than sacrificing itself, I suppose... Oh, I keep looking at Discover 5 and thinking it's you only look at the top 5 cards, that like that's what the number means, but no, okay. You always get to go until you hit something with mana value 5 or less. Yeah, okay. I think that's a little underwhelming, but yeah. You know, I can play it in limited. 2/1 brings a map with him. At the beginning of your end step, if 2 or more artifacts... very funny. Very funny indeed. The magpies come for the shinies. Ixalan is the Scooby-Doo set. Oh, dang, you playing Alchemy? Well, I'm not playing it just yet. I'm opening packs excruciatingly slowly, but these do happen to be Alchemy. But welcome in, Malf Prime. Hi, Marshall Arguel. 3-1 for 3. When he dies, make this thing, and you may transform it. I guess this is an existing card, because it's not showing me the other side of this. Hang on. Oh, okay, if I right-click and transform it. If you control an enchantment named that, instead make 2 of these. Hang on. Okay, so when he dies, make this, and you may transform it, so you can pick either side. What does this side do? Pay 2 life, draw a card. If you have 5 or less life, you may transform it. And if you already have one of these, and a land named... God, this is like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. And a land named Temple of Aclazotz. Instead, Aclazotz, my first D&D character. He's a gnome wizard. Instead, create 2, 4, 3... Okay, create 2 of these. Okay, that's a little hard to parse the play flow of. But, alright. He turns into this enchantment. The backside of Bloodfast is Temple of Aclazotz, to be clear. Why is... Oh! So when I right-click, it's just showing me the token that this makes. Okay. That's a problematic limitation, because if I can't see Temple of Aclazotz looking at this card, then I can't tell how I would not have known that. So, slight limitation of how they show you the contextual cards, I guess. It's no worse than playing in paper Magic, where you're like, what the fuck is Temple of Aclazotz? I don't know, look it up online, I guess. Yeah, a little, it's a shame. But okay. Sure. It's their big evil bat god. Isn't Aclazotz the guy from Tomb of Horses? Yeah. Probably. Attentive Sunscribe, 2/2 for 2. When it becomes tap, scry 1. Okay. Brazen Blade Master, 2/3. Whenever it attacks, while you control 2 or more artifacts, it becomes a 4/4. Okay. Merfolk Tunnel Guide. Ooh. I like the color palette on this is really extreme. I am personally a big fan of the upper right corner of this, the sort of purple through reddish orange that you sometimes see for like sunsets or twilight in the sky. That's a really appealing color palette to me. Anyway, he's a 2/2 for 2. When he enters, you get a 3-time boon, a thrice boon, if you will. Whenever 1 or more merfolk you control enter, target merfolk creature you control explores. And that's not going to see him enter, because it will have had to trigger and resolve already, but for your next 3. Okay. Run away. Follow that boulder, Indy. Flash, when it enters, deals 6 damage to target creature. That's so funny. That's so funny. That, like, by and large, this is just a removal spell, but then it sits there as an artifact that doesn't have any inherent effects, but it interacts with other artifacts. That's a really clever design. I like that a lot. 6 mana for 6 damage, I imagine, means you're never going to see this outside of Limited, and it might not even be good enough to play in Limited these days. But, I mean, it's direct targeted damage that you can play in colors that wouldn't normally have that at all. God, I love the flavor of this. That's a big design win. Didact Echo, a 3/4 who looks like it should be flying, but isn't, but can be. Has flying as long as there are 4 or more permanent cards in your graveyard. Okay, I vaguely remember Descend from when this set was released, even though I'm not playing nowadays. Small scraps of information make their way to me across the currents of the internet. And a Valiant Batrider, 3/3 flyer for 3. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, that player gets a 1-time boon with whenever you cast a non-creature spell, A1 if you don't, each player draws... Okay. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so that was Alchemy, Ixalan. And let's open the rest of Ixalan, and then we'll play some more games. Can we cycle or play and use to craft? Yeah, no, that boulder is awesome. I would have laughed if I was holding these cards in my hand and I opened that for like my first ever draft or whatever. I would have like laughed out loud once I had processed what that card was doing. 3/1 Vigilance for 3, explores when it enters. Basking Capybara. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's kind of like, they printed a lot of green creatures in Odyssey block, whose interaction with the threshold mechanic was just, this is a small guy, but once you have threshold, he is a big guy. This is kind of a hearkening back to those, but with a pretty good stat line by comparison. Another buried treasure, uncommon wild card, Envoy of Okinek Ahau. Ahau? I will not try to pronounce that correctly. 3/3 for 3, makes 1/1s. I'll take it. 2/2 Menace for 3. If you descended, you descend each time a permanent card is put into your graveyard from anywhere. Okay. You descended, put a +1/+1 counter. Oh, okay, yeah. I remember this guy from the jump in. Saheeli, the Sun's Brilliance. 2/2 for 2. Create a token that's a copy of another target creature or artifact you control, except it's an artifact in addition to its other types. It gains haste, sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. Kiki Jiki, is that you? Fun. Ooh, I got my gold. Precious gold! Iron Paw Aspirant, right? Yeah, I've seen some of the Ixalan stuff is in some of the precons they let you use for that. So a few of these I recognize from that. Unlucky Drop. Yeah, I guess this can target artifacts too. I think I looked at this card the other night, or something very similar to this, and was surprised that it had been printed because it seems very weak by the standards of where the cards now are in terms of mana cost for effect. Orazka Puzzle Door. 1 tap, sacrifice. Look at the top 2, put 1 into your hand and the other into your graveyard. Okay. So I guess they did a good amount of these artifacts with very minor abilities that you play. Like, the effect they give you for the total amount of mana is not, like, amazing, but they let you trigger Descend. They trigger artifact interaction things. Yeah, okay, that's cool. That's cool. By himself, he's a sorcery speed. Yeah, he's just a sleight of hand that costs 2. But he has the extra stuff. That's neat. That's neat. 2/1. Look at the top 4. Reveal an artifact or pirate card from among them. Put it into your hand. Neat. It was a fun limited. Yeah, I like the vibe of this set. I think this does seem like it would be fun and limited. Pearl into History. Counter an artifact or creature spell. Discover X, where X is its mana value. Okay. And Bedrock Tortoise. During your turn, creatures you control have hexproof. That's a fun way to do that. Each creature you control with toughness greater than its power. Oh! Doran the Siege Tower. Is that you? Very fun. Very fun. Yeah, wow, okay. 6/6 for 4. During your turn, creatures you control have hexproof. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's a big turtle. It is at that. Hidden Cataract. Cataract. Does cataract mean something other than a fucked up thing you can have in your eye? A descent of water over a steep surface. A waterfall, especially one of considerable size. I didn't know that. I almost misread this as Hidden Cataphract because I wasn't sure what I was looking at. Land Cave. Enters tapped. Tap for a blue. 5 tap, sack it, discover 4. Yeah, that's good. Again, interacts with Descend. Yeah. I'm liking the juice this set's bringing for interactions between its different mechanics. And this die is discover 3. That guy again. Confounding Riddle. 1 into your hand there. Okay, so not quite Impulse. They go in your graveyard instead, which is for the most part better. Or counter target spell unless its controller pays 4. That's good. Another one of those. This spell costs 3 less to cast if it targets a tapped creature. That's a nice little design space to explore. Yeah, yeah. Can target anything. I guess if you invert your thinking, you could think of this as like a kicker sort of cost, where this costs 3 to destroy a tapped creature, or you pay extra, it can target anything. But phrasing it this way is probably a little more elegant. Yeah, fun. Visage of Dread. When it enters, you get a kind of like a duress, an ostracize sort of effect. And then craft with 2 creatures, it turns into a 5/4 menace. When it enters or attacks, I guess that's another reason for the way this is worded, because they can do enters battlefield effects on them. Neat. Thoughtseize. I mean, not quite Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize was a new standard of power for those types of cards, because it could take anything non-land, if I recall correctly. But yeah. Oh, right. We've got a fucking rare. Let's see it. The Ever-Flowing Well. Legendary artifact. When it enters, mill 2, draw 2. Descend 8. At the beginning of your upkeep, if there are 8 or more permanent cards, transform it into the Myriad Pools. That taps for blue. That's interesting. A non-land that turns into a land. You usually expect to see the other direction. Whenever you cast a permanent spell using mana produced by it, up to 1 other target permanent you control becomes a copy of that spell until end of turn. Okay, a permanent spell. Yeah, I was about to ask, what if you played an instant or a sorcery? Yeah. Yeah. Fun. Quirky. Self-mill is huge lately. That's not surprising. I mean, even by, once you get out of, like, the first 5 or 6 years of Magic, Graveyard as resource becomes increasingly prominent. I'd say we're actually getting pretty close to that point in our progression, because I think, well, Odyssey block was a big spike for that between Flashback and Threshold, and then Ravnica block, which we'll be doing, we'll get there in a couple weeks because we're on Champions now, with Dredge and all the whole Golgari theming, was like a really heavy doubling down on Graveyard as resource, so it's been that way for a long time in Magic, because that shit was 20 years ago now. Alright, we got through 6 packs. It only took like 45 minutes or whatever that was. Let's play some more games. We need white and green spells, so let's go for that. Saddle up. Yeehaw. I know it's probably going to still be another stream till you get to it, but god, do I love the new card arts. Till I get to what exactly? Is there a specific set you're hoping for me to open? I'm curious. Cabuloso. He is a dinosaur. Sure, I think I can run this. He said hello. I'll say hello back. Ooh, it's the red-blue one. That deck's pretty wacky. Ah, yeah. Okay. This is looking okay. We don't need any more lands. We're good. Archmage's Mute. Deals combat damage to a player. You can flash back a thing. Okay, yeah. Planes. And this guy. As long as you control a creature with power 4 or greater. Okay. Passes back. Okay. Let's see. I think we drop her and swing. It's the red-blue deck. He probably has a lot of burn, so I could sandbag her to try and get the damage spells out first. But this is the right play, not knowing what he has. So we'll go with this. All right. Aquatic Alchemist. Okay, so he's just casting this directly. When you cast your first instant or sorcery spell, he gets +2/+0. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Let's... Saddle 3. Yeah, okay. Let's... Let's go with, you know what? Let's go with this guy so that if he throws out more burn and kills more of my guys, then he can upgrade and that will turn on my Bristle Pack. I can also use this to turn it on temporarily. What's your target? Him? Okay. Yeah. I save him. Yeah, I think I'll probably trade the Bristle Pack for that. He's gonna have instants and sorceries every turn. This guy's basically just a 3/3. And that'll bring him up to 4/4. So my future Bristle Packs will be better. Okay, let's go to combat and attack. And then let's throw out this guy. Let's see. When you cast your second spell each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on him and draw a card. Ooh, scary. Scary. I can cooped up him just immediately if I want to. Got 3 cards left. Maybe. Yeah, I think that's worth it. I'm not super happy to use this up right now, but gets him out of there. Let's see, when he hits me, instant or yeah, flashback equal to its Bingus, and he has shock, abrade. Yeah, I can't let that hit me, so I have to just swing for 4. Oh, I'm stupid. Why didn't I just attack with this guy and leave this guy back to block? Whatever. Yeah, that would have been substantially better. I have regrets. Okay, he's passing back. Let's drop you. Got something that he can play at instant speed. Yeah, let's do that. And if I drop the Bristle Pack, I can mount this guy. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, we're gonna saddle him with this, I think. combat. Full swing. Might be overextending a little, because, oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, absolutely, man. Go ahead. Yeah, no. As long as this is still alive, that's fine by me. I was gonna say, I could have slow played that a little more to keep mana back for Moment of Valor, but this thing is fucking obnoxious when you have enough mounts to hit for big damage with it, so we're gonna stick with that for now, I think. Ill-timed explosion. Draw 2, then you may discard 2. Ah, fuck, it's the board wipe. Alright. Yikes! Okay, I probably lose to that, because he's got 5 cards after this. I forgot the blue-red deck had this. Yeah. Now I can make creatures indestructible. That's unfortunate. Ah, it's this guy. Luckily, I can actually do something about it, unlike the last time it was played against me. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. I hate this motherfucker. Man, you drew both your legends and the ill-timed explosion. Good draw out of the red-blue deck. I've seen it have really, really catastrophically awful draws sometimes when I've seen other people play it against me. But with no board, I don't think it's going to matter. And he's got, like, card draw and stuff, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna have a hard road to come back in this one. Oh my god, there's more legends in here? When you cast your second spell, each turn you can sacrifice an artifact. Alright, he doesn't have any artifacts right now, so I'm not gonna super worry about that yet. Sure, take 1. Alright, I only need to draw 11 more of those, and I'll be set. Ugh, there's so many of them. I don't think any of these decks had this many legendary creatures in them. Oof, yeah. No, I pretty much can't think of anything I could draw unless this deck has effectively a Wrath of God. They uncommon legends, are they? He's rare. Oh, he's only uncommon. He's mythic. What was the first one? Isn't there another one? Maybe I'm just thinking of ill-time. Oh, oops. Sorry. Sorry, friend. Didn't mean to hold up the game. Yep. That needs a creature. What would I possibly draw? I'd have to draw some giant white-green Bungus who can kind of carry the game on his own. I don't know whether this deck has that. Well, that is a giant Bungus. Yeah. Okay. I don't have mana to play this and protect it, unfortunately, but I don't think I have the luxury of time to wait for that. Oh. Shit, I forgot how this works. No, we're just gonna play him. We need him out and able to do things. Yeah, I can kill something with that, right? Yeah, I can kill this guy. Target creature said if it's a mount, and yeah, we're just gonna do that, because I can't kill this guy any other way, and I don't want him to copy spells. Actually, I should have killed this guy. That's more clear advantage. Well. Lick a coin. Sure. Not sure why you needed to do that. Oh, he's doing... Okay, yeah. But you don't control an artifact, so what are we talking about? Oh, you do control an artifact. I'm so confused. What artifact did he control? Am I stupid? Did he make a clue at some point and I didn't notice? Anyway, I'm super owned by that. Flick a coin made a treasure. Okay, well played, sir. And so this doesn't resolve. How do I concede? I know there's a way, because I've seen other people do it. I don't want to waste this guy's time. But I don't know how. If anyone knows how, tell me how. Nope, that's game options. It's in the gear? Oh, I gotcha. I should have said good game before I did that also. Yeah, the red-blue deck is neat. It doesn't have, other than that one guy who is like a 16/16, it doesn't have much in the way of creatures that matter, but it's got it's got the classic red-blue playstyle. Kill 25 of your opponent's creatures. You know, that's something we could probably do with the red-blue deck, if you know what I'm saying. If you can't beat them, join them, you know? Yeah, play a little second chance. Almost to 9K. Yeah, we're getting close. This is Smitty. Welcome, Smitty. Malcolm! The eyes! Yeah. Hello. Yeah. So, when you cast your second spell each turn, investigate. Cast your second spell each turn, do some shit. Okay. Let's just run this guy out and hit for 2. Shisha! Okay, it's the red-green deck. When it attacks or blocks while you control a dinosaur, it's +1/+1. Cool. I think we're probably just play this guy this turn, right? I could do this in the hopes of... No, but that could also... Yeah, I want to get to 2 spells in a turn, but let's do this first. Yeah, I think we'll just play this guy. Just get some board presence. That'll be useful no matter what else is going on. Shabam. Don't remember seeing any sweeping removal in the red-green one in the times that I played it. So hopefully we don't have to worry about that this time. And this is the artifact guy. Oh, okay. Yep. Wait, oh, he doesn't have 2 to... Oh, I don't think that was a very good idea, friend. Well, I guess that lets him block this guy. Okay. So when I cast my second spell each turn, I investigate. So I can play this and then this. That doesn't do anything for combat, so I guess we just go to Yeah, okay, let's go to combat. I shouldn't attack with that guy, because the gang block trades 1 for 1. So let's just fly over for 2, and let's play you. And then casting 2 spells next turn should be trivial. Oh, Raiders! Raiders! From Whomstedov, from Jello Stream. Hello, everyone. I'm playing Magic: The Gathering. Okay, let's play this guy. I guess I don't really need to. Alright, let's... 3, 4... okay, yeah. We're gonna play this guy. As himself. That'll give me red. Red will let me play, let's see, discard a card, then draw 2 cards. I want to just draw cards first, I'm pretty sure. So let's play that. Trigger some things. Most of them don't matter right now, but I get a clue. Get a clue! And I draw some cards. And I'll play an island. And I have an Abrade now. That's pretty exciting. That means ooh, I have good combat tricks I can do here. Yeah, let's go to combat. And let's attack with everyone, because all of my guys win 1v1 against his. And if he tries to gang block, Abrade is going to give him a bad fucking time. Unless he has a pump spell. In which case, I will be the one who is having a bad time. But I'll still get in for damage. Yeah, he doesn't want to bother. Okay, now real quick, let me scroll back and welcome all the raiders by name, as is only right. Welcome Luparis Sum, welcome Lycanlisms, welcome Yami Bobo, welcome Lovey Gold, you I recognize, welcome Melvin TP, welcome Darwin is trademarked, welcome PJ Butternubs, welcome Prettiest Bearded Lady, welcome Teal Chorus, welcome Con Sleepe, welcome Benedict SC, welcome Twilight Gnome, welcome Fly Sky High 09, welcome Stark Bartender, welcome the Ducks 13, and welcome again Stark. Oh, okay, it's because you got highlighted twice. Wow, special treatment. You got highlighted for first time chat from a raider, and you got highlighted for being a raider, and you got highlighted again just now. Man, you're just the VIP here, Stark Bartender. Yeah. You keep emoting, you keep chatting. It will highlight all of them, apparently. Welcome also Slumbering Sage, and welcome Videns. So, this is MTG Arena. If you're here from Jello, you probably know me as Aram, but I'm Tom Laughlin. I'm playing MTG Arena, and I'm on the road to 10,000 gold. Gold is the currency that this game lets you earn rather than having to buy with money. The buy with money is the traditional gems. And I'm trying to get to 10,000 so that I can play an event without spending real money. So we're grinding our dailies right now. Been playing MTG for a long time. Pretty long. On and off. I started in Nemesis in 1999 or 2000 when I was a little boy, and I played on and off and had a long on period through high school and college that ended around the last thing I ever played with in real life was I did a single Scars of Mirrodin draft. That was senior year of college, and all the time I had been spending on Magic the Gathering then went into World of Warcraft for a while. And then when I stopped playing World of Warcraft, I was out of college. I no longer really had people to play with in person, so I never really got back into Magic. But I've been doing a progression series over on twitch.tv/surprise-round-RPG, which is a place that I stream with various people in games that I'm a player or a GM in. We play tabletop RPGs, but I also do a Magic the Gathering progression series on there called Gathering Cards. We've been doing it for almost, certainly the better part of a year, and we're 30-some sets deep. Tell your friends. We're on Champions of Kamigawa, so if you want to see some older school Magic, you have that as well. That's at 6 p.m. Eastern on Mondays, if you are interested. But today, I'm just streaming MTG Arena. I haven't played this game much. I know it's been out for quite some time. It's been the main online Magic the Gathering experience, but it's new to me. And I need to kill 25 of my opponent's creatures, so we're gonna continue doing that shit. Yeah, let's play this one again. We didn't get to see all the fun stuff. I think we were kind of reaching a critical mass of interaction there when our opponent conceded. Still trying to get caught up on Gathering Cards. I think I'm on episode 15. Episode 15, so probably like Mirage or Tempest block, probably sometime around there. Yeah, probably Tempest, sounds right. 2 lands, Okay, if I get stuck at 2, this could be a problem, but I have things I can do. I'm willing to run it. Hello, sir. And, yeah, we'll just play this. And pass turn. Aram has been yelling at newer cards. Is fun. Indeed. Yep. Okay. Hell to pay. X damage target creature. Oh, okay. That's not very useful right now. Praying to God that I draw a 3rd land, or I'm gonna be a little bit embarrassed. Okay, it's the red-green deck again. Thank you, NASA. Alright. Yeah, I think we just draw 2 cards. Oop scoop. And then we're probably gonna run out Crown. They went this way. He's accelerating. He's ramping. All right, let's play Mountain and let's play this guy. Get some good value out of that with Seize the Secrets and a Shock. If it lives. My stream is lagging an annoying amount even at 360p. Oh, sorry to hear that. Is this like Slay the Spire without the Spire? I'm sure there are cards with the word Spire in the name. So no, this is just Slay the Spire. If anyone tries to tell you this isn't what Slay the Spire looks like, that's a liar. You don't need people like that in your life. We're doing leggy, shaky twinning. I was about to say, how do you know I'm shaking my leg? But I guess you can see my body very slightly rocking back and forth. Ooh, main phase, sack a clue. Okay. I think he's... Yeah, he's having a slightly rough time finding cards that are cheap enough to play, but that means his hand's probably full of gas. Okay, so I'm gonna want to... let's see. I'm gonna want to do some things here. I don't want to play this guy yet. Do I need 4 mana? Or do I need 5 mana, rather? Okay, so we're gonna... +1/+1. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna Seize the Secrets and draw 2. Ooh. No, that's removal. I'm not burning that here. I'm just going to demand answers. I'll discard this. Actually, I'll discard an island. And that will give me some goodies. Card advantage, baby. I've got a shock and a slick sequence and an X damage spell. His creatures are probably all massive, so I don't know if that's actually going to get the job done. But we've got card advantage. I forgot we were even drawing 2 more cards. Oh, shit, that's actually going to put me at 8 cards. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, I can't play anything else, so I'm going to have to discard again. Whoops. Oh, wait. No, I haven't. Wait, what? Oh, okay, yeah. Discard. Okay, yeah. Discard them out. There you go. You can see people shaking their leg the world over. Yeah, here come the big boys. Just immediate 7/7. All right, we're in a bit of a race now, friends. Luckily, with a couple more things I play, this guy's actually going to be bigger than probably anything in the dinosaur deck, which is very funny. Okay. Let's see. Play a mountain. I don't think there's any universe in which we can kill this. Actually, take it back. Shock, slick sequence this, I think does add up to 7 damage. Okay. Yeah, hell to pay. This is 2 damage for 2 mana, 2 damage for 1. Yeah, okay, so I have to play the shock. Let's shock this. Do I slick sequence? Oh, I think I miscounted. I don't have enough mana to do this. That's pretty embarrassing. I thought I had 1 more damage than I do. Okay, cool. Nice. Fun. I could slick sequence this and hope to draw another shock. No. Alright, I'm just gonna have to accept the fact that I am a dumb boy. I miscounted. See, that's the kind of mistake I wouldn't make if there weren't a fucking timer shoved in my face. You have haste. Let's just fucking race. Ugh, and this can't... Yeah, if I'd shocked him, I would just have game next turn. Hopefully, this will be enough to see me through. Melik's cost reduction with hell to pay. Luckily, this guy can chump. Oh, alright. So much for my clock. Guess I'll just take 7. Or I'll take 8. I don't think that was a very good use of that card, considering you're playing against red. It does mean, though, even if I put 7 damage together, I would have just been mega owned by that. So I guess I can take some comfort, question mark, in that. I think I gotta just play this guy this turn, surely. Yeah, I think we're going to... Actually, okay, we're gonna... Gimme a chump blocker and gimme a boy, I think. Play this. We'll get our investigate. You can activate that, but I can still block with the pyromancers if I need to, and we'll attack. I don't think I'm playing very well right now. I'm feeling very hurried by the timer, and so I'm not thinking through the numbers. Okay, alright, well, no more flying over. But I can hell to pay that, so I guess that's not terrible, actually. No, he doesn't have enough mana to activate this, so I can chump block with my Razzle Dazzler, which I will certainly be doing. Oh, he's not even gonna attack. I guess that makes sense, he's at 6. Okay. Island. I think we just play a 10-10 now. Yeah, he doesn't gain flying or anything, right? Yeah. Do I... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... I actually can hell to pay this, but I still can't really swing profitably after that. So, yeah, let's just play this guy. He's enormous. Also, I get some mana, which I think I'll probably use to sack this clue. Yeah. Let me draw a card. Ah, if I had 4 mana left, that would be real nice. Let's just fucking play another one of these. Get to investigate, I get another clue. Yeah, no, we're not gonna try an Alpha Strike here. Next turn, with hell to pay, I should be able to remove a blocker and massively dumpster him, hopefully. What's your favorite color, Aram? I think conceptually I like blue, but in terms of what I actually play the most and tend to enjoy, weirdly, I think actually green, probably. I am a Spike, but I am also a Timmy. I am both at heart. Yeah, you can have Menace. I've still got a 10-10. I suppose Menace combined with his ability is pretty good. Ooh, another one. Yeah, go ahead. Getting through for an Alpha Strike is looking tricky from this point. Yeah, sure. Unless he goes ham here. You can attack with both of these. If he does that, he just dies on the crackback. Oh, that's not an ability you really want to activate on your main phase, friend. I shouldn't talk down to him. I haven't won this game yet. Yeah, go ahead. You can declare attackers if you want. Oh, he's gonna go for it. Sure. He hasn't activated this effect, right? Okay. Then, yeah, we'll go to blockers, and... yeah, you can trade it for my Razzle Dazzler if you want. Also, holy cow, Aram face cam. Yeah. Yeah, oh, and he's not even gonna... well, does he... no, he doesn't have any mana on tap, so he's not gonna deal 3 more damage. Okay, that was just an oopsie-fucksy, I think. Okay. So, if I just Hell to Pay one of these and play a second spell... yeah, this should be game. Okay. Hell to Pay... okay, yeah. Kill him, sire! You're unblockable in killing him. Shit, dog, did I even have something that became unblock? Is that what, is this, does my 10/10 become unblockable? Hang on, I have to look, I have to look at the deck now. If it has that ability, I didn't even process it. Second chance, show me the giant bungler. Where are you, sir? No? Oh, it's showing me my collection. Yeah, which one is he again? This guy, right? The first, oh. Okay, no, he doesn't become unblockable, but first instant restore, oh, costs 3 less to cast. Yeah, no, I never even noticed he had that effect, because when he was played against me, that really was not the issue I was having dealing with him. The issue was that my opponent played him on, probably on pace, like on turn 5, and he was already like a 14-14. I don't remember what deck I was playing at that time, but it was not one that had an easy out to that. Let's see where we're at. Was that the last quest? No, we need to kill 11 more creatures. Let's take a break for a second, because a bunch of people came in, and I was ignoring chat through all that game, because I can barely keep up with the game, even when I'm not splitting my attention. Oh boy, okay. So, the raid happened, everyone came in, I was talking to chat around here. Just came here from playing Magic myself, was playing Standard for fun, yeah. I haven't played Standard in a long time, but... and I can't necessarily see myself getting back into proper constructed, but I won't rule anything out right now. Yeah, it was around here was the last time I looked at chat. Yeah, leggy, shaky twinning. This is a high-res, ugly UI graphics mod of Slay the Spire. You could call it that. If someone says this isn't Slay the Spire, you should slay that liar. I wish I had anything in my power to give you Videns for that, because that's exactly my kind of joke. Someday, you know, I'll have a bell and a whistle that I can ring and tweet, respectively, to be like, wow, shout out this person in chat for a clever joke. But for now, I'll just have to do it manually. So, shout out to Videns in chat for a clever joke. Everyone go and follow Videns. I don't know if they stream, but they deserve the best. Demand Answers might be my favorite card from last year. It's neat. I do like it. It's an interesting mechanical niche for red, the discard and draw thing. Let's see. Oh, that's... okay, Melek's cost reduction with Hell to Pay seems good. That comment makes more sense now that I've actually read Melek's ability. What's your favorite color? I answered that. Hell to Pay gets everyone like that. Yeah. Yeah. When you play with friends, there's no time counter. Yeah. 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 Let's see. Caniformia is one of the two major suborders of Carnivora, the mammalians. The other is Felidae. Basically, all mammalian big carnivores are either cats or dogs. Now you know, chat. Thank Kulvols for your fact of the day. Aram, here's a wild question, but did you ever play the League of Legends card game, Legends of Runeterra? I did not. I think I've heard of that, and I'm not remotely surprised that it exists, that they made a League of Legends card game, but no. I haven't really engaged with League of Legends since about 2017-ish. I only ever really played bots games. The actual game's too stressful for me. I guess I can barely tolerate this. I get mega anxious playing against real people online when I can't see them. So I didn't play a lot of actual League of Legends, but I did follow LCS for many years. I followed Pro League of Legends from like 2012 through, about 2017. And I guess I finally stopped, maybe just because I'd been following it for years and I lost interest naturally. But I think I also got disappointed one too many times by, it seemed like every year it was like, this is the year. The NA teams look really good. They've stepped up their game. They're finally going to show up and actually put up a performance on the world stage. Like Cloud9 came onto the scene and revolutionized a lot of things, and the other teams had to kind of try and measure up to their level. And everyone thought C9 was going to do great at Worlds, and I think they lost their first match and were just immediately out, because that was the year they weren't doing group stage yet. They got a bye straight into the bracket and got knocked out. So that was disappointing. And that was like Worlds 2013, 2014 maybe. And then every year like clockwork, it was like, this year TSM's got what it takes. This year CLG's actually good again. And every year they always shat the bed at Worlds. It was really, really heartrending. And at a certain point I decided I had been hurt too many times, and I stopped following League of Legends. So that is the long version of my answer to why, no, I have not played Legends of Runeterra. What's your favorite non-magic color, Aram? Blue in general. Different shades, but blue, certainly. Holy cow. Okay, yeah, that was Honor Spell. Showed up. Aram Facecam, indeed. I missed Aram Facecam. You haven't missed anything. All League Admin, I'm here for you. I'm here still. You can look upon this. You can gaze upon this regal visage as much as you want. Excellent execution, Lord. Thank you, Demifly. Can I request you look up my favorite card ever, Eerie Ultimatum? Sure, let me do that now. Eerie Ultimatum. Was this one of the original Ultimatum cycle? Oh, I misspelled Eerie. Eerie Ultimatum. No, this is from... Okay, this is from a later set that did, I guess, enemy color ultimatums. White, white, black, 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 green, green. Sorcery. Return any number of permanent cards with different names from your graveyard to the battlefield. That's very fun. I do that. See, that's the kind of card that scratches my brain itch. I like shit like that. I am a Timmy Spike. I do want to win, but I really want to win by doing cool things that are actually, like, practical and efficient. So, no, I would love to build a deck around this card with this as a primary win condition. Aram does not yet have stream-to-viewer smiting. Okay, this was when I was talking about, yeah. Playing with friends has a bunch of unique bugs for no reason. I see. You mean when if you do the direct challenge? I really can't imagine how they'd manage to pull that off. You'd think it would be exactly the same once you get past the matchmaking stage. I have a biology major. I see, that makes sense. As someone who played the League of Legends card game religiously, it was glorious. Somehow the issue it had was not enough monetization. That is hard to imagine. Feel free to elaborate on that, because I don't think I can immediately conceive of what that looks like. Legends of Runeterra has a neat roguelike against a bot that you may be interested in. I could be, yeah. I could be. Can't blame the monetization entirely. The company just abandoned it. Yeah, I wonder... Like, obviously, there was a big thing. Everyone was trying to do card games for all. You had, like, Artifact and shit. And then there was that big auto chess craze. Are companies that jumped on the auto chess bandwagon still supporting their auto chess games, out of curiosity? Or are those all now abandoned on the side of the road with a free sign written in plywood next to them? NA moment, yeah. They abandoned it and then said, oh, it's not making money since we abandoned it. Clearly, we should abandon it harder. CLG good. CLG, yeah, CLG had their moments. I will admit, in my time, I was a TSM fanboy, which I know is like rooting for the Yankees in baseball, but I liked them for their personalities starting back in Season 2, and I stuck with them through the whole LCS era. So, CLG was my love-to-hate team, since they were TSM's classic rival. But I don't dislike CLG as people or as a brand. League seems to be a lot of people's toxic ex. Honestly, I didn't have a bad time playing League. I played, like, actually thousands of bots games. It was my, turn my brain off game. A game I could play with only like 10% of my concentration, just chewing through bots games in that, and I had fun. Let's see, it's hilarious in Singleton. Yeah, I can see why a card that gets you every unique card would be good in Singleton. It was too easy to collect the cards without spending money. So, by that, do you mean, like, the way you phrase that makes it sound like the problem was that there weren't enough unique cards, more so than that they should have charged you money for them. Like, I guess what you're saying then is you would play the game for not that long and you just unlock everything without having to spend money and without having to, like, do much. Which, yeah, if there's no grind there in a game that really kind of expects it's built around having a grind, I guess I can see how you kind of get to the end and you're like, oh, alright, and then you stop playing. Let's see. Oh, not enough monetization. It was so free-to-play friendly that everyone could get full collections without paying anything, but refused to make more than, like, 2 cosmetic items per quarter, and then sold poorly. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if you're doing something that's nominally collection-based, making everything so accessible that functionally everyone gets everything very easily and quickly anyway, it can, yeah, that can be a problem. Even though it's usually the opposite to the problem those games have. Okay. I think I'm caught up now. So, you know what? Let's, we played some games. We talked to chat for a little while. Let's rotate back. You know it. You love it. It's time to open packs. Yeah, let's do, just good old-fashioned Khans of Tarkir. You know what? I just realized I lied before. I said that Scars of Mirrodin was the last time I played IRL. It was, and then I didn't play for several years, and then in 2014, I did go to the Khans of Tarkir pre-release, and it did not reignite the habit. But I had a good time with this one. Dutiful Return. That's weird. This is strictly worse than Death's Duet, which they printed in, like, 1998. Aerostorm. 4 damage to any target. If you attacked this turn, instead 5 damage, and the damage can't be prevented. I'm surprised it says 4 damage to any target, and then 5 damage to that permanent or player. Why not just say target a second time? Mysterious. Mystic of the Hidden Way. He can't be blocked. He's got Morph. You better fucking watch out. Force Away, unsummon. If you control a creature with power 4 or greater, you can draw and discard. Ruthless Ripper. 1/1 Death Touch, Morph. Reveal a black card when it's turn face up. Target. Oh, yeah, that's nice value. Yeah, that's good. I'd play that in Limited for sure. I'm getting a little bit of, whiplash because, you know, we were just opening cards from, like, 2022. And I think of all sets past the point at which I pretty much stopped playing the game as just new sets. I forget that this set is actually about 10 years old, so it is much less new and much less power crept than many of the things I've already opened. Sultai Ascendancy. At the beginning of your upkeep, Surveil 2. Yeah, that's not bad. It's a little expensive for 3 color and a card that doesn't get you anything immediately. But it is a nice advantage over time. I will give it that. Yeah, this is a remake set, so this one is ancient comparatively to the other sets we were looking at, yeah. Active Treason. Oh, yeah. I remember this. From other sets, at least one. It's Threaten again. Valley Dasher. 2/2 haste, attacks each combat if able. Yeah, see, you can tell this is newer than when I was playing before. Because a 2/2 haste that attacks each turn if able is still better than the point we're at in Prague. 2/2 haste for 2 would be great. Just on its own, even with that drawback. But I know they are now printing cards that are 2/2 hastes for 2 with upsides, so this still looks old by comparison. Oh yeah, that's a pretty bad card. That's for limited only, and even then only barely. Oh, okay. I can't remember if they had comes into play taps for 3 related colors in Alara or not. But it's a good idea. It's nice and simple and straightforward. I really like anytime they can find a way to print some decent, uncommon mana fixing lands. Because it's very tiresome when all the good mana fixing is at rare. Yep, that's a card for limited. Savage Punch. Fight, fight, fight. And if you already control a creature with power 4 or greater, it gets +2/+2 first. Not bad, not bad. I like fight as green removal. Raider's Spoils. Passive +1/+0 to your creatures. Whenever a warrior you control deals combat damage to a player, ooh, you can Phyrexian Arena yourself. That's not too bad. Ash Cloud Phoenix. It's a mythic. 4/1 flying for 4. When it dies, return it to battle. Oh, okay, yeah. That's a neat little gameplay loop for that card. Sick termite discussion right now. Yeah. We've got our resident biologists are going off in chat. Singing Bell Strike. Tap, doesn't untap, untaps for 6. Okay, yeah. That's fun. Just good old-fashioned cancel. I don't know if they still print cancel. It's weird. Because obviously they had Counterspell, and they phased out Counterspell because it was too good, or too good relative to where the game was at. And they printed Cancel, which was kind of the long-term replacement. But I feel like now Cancel's probably not quite good enough. So are they now printing... Did they eventually ever go back to 2 mana as the right amount of mana to counter a spell unconditionally? Or did they just print 3 mana, but with something slightly nicer about it now? Because I think one of the cards that was played against me in Jump In could counter a spell for 1 blue, but could also do other shit. We're between Counterspell and Cancel, that's what I figured. 2 mana with stipulations alongside 3 mana with bonuses. Yeah, that makes sense. Tusk Guard Captain. 2 colorless and a green, 2/3. Outlast for... Okay, so green tap, bulk up. Each creature you control with the plus... Oh, okay, yeah, I like that. Ooh, Ifrit Weapon Master. You love to see common 3-color cards. 4/3 first strike. When it enters or is turned face up, another target creature you control gets +3/+0 until end of turn. Doesn't seem amazing for requiring 3 colors, if I'm being honest. Siegecraft. Oh, I love the art for this. The concept of this being like, yep, we stapled a castle to this guy. Mistfire Weaver. Okay, yeah. I actually totally forgot that that Morph was a part of cons, because I only played it once at that pre-release. 5/9 Island Walk for 5. When it attacks, exile it. Return it to the battlefield under your control, tapped and attacking at the beginning of the declare attacker's step on your next turn. Okay. So it shows up a turn later. Okay, so that's, for the most part, aside from interactions with entering the battlefield and stuff, that is a drawback. I suppose it's still a 5/9 for 5. Okay. I love meandering tower shell. It sucks so much. Yeah, it's a really long... I guess it's because that was like a remake or re-release or whatever. It's weird that they gave me all these things that are clearly from later, and then... Sorry, I'm clicking without even paying attention to what I'm clicking on. They gave me all these sets from later, and then suddenly Khans of Tarkir is in the middle of them, and then we're right to Murders at Karlov Manor and Outlaws of Thunder Junction, which I know are within, like, the last year. So, yeah, Whiplash for sure. Its gimmick is it's slow. Yeah. It's sorted by release order on MTG Arena. That makes sense. That makes sense. Alright, let's get back to work killing our opponent's creatures, shall we? We played this a couple times. What have I not played yet that will have removal? Something with black or red, I guess. Let's, you know what? Let's try the run back on the Outlaw deck. What's your opinion on the alchemy sets? And remember, we are thousands of feet in the air. I have mostly liked the designs on the alchemy cards. This looks playable. I got Laughing Jasper Flint was a house the one time I got him playing this deck before. So yeah, we'll run this. Oh, friend, it's the blue-green deck. Slight downside here. We've got a 1/1 into a 2/2, but we can't play that if we... Let's... Well, we might draw red mana, I guess. Nah, we'll play the Raucous Theater this turn and just pass. Yeah, I want to draw that. Aram, what is that one TikTok voice? Sound eerily like you. The best part is I have no idea if you're doing a bit or not when you say that. Let's get this guy out, because 2/2 haste isn't going to help me against a 1/3. In case you're not doing a bit, I will tell you, I am the voice bank for the wacky voice option on TikTok, which you can hear talking about the Dumbo octopus on TikTok right now. Okay, when you commit a crime, create a tap treasure token. Okay, 3/4, so I'm probably still not... No, what the fuck am I talking about? Obviously, we're playing this guy first. Yeah, we're just... yeah. I don't have any outlaws yet, alas. They've mass-produced my boy. Is it actually you? Oh my god, yes it is. Music tad loud. Oh, there it is. The one removal spell in the green-blue deck. Yeah, I'll take 4. Okay, let's... I gotta say, gang, this is already not looking great. 4 cards in hand. Okay, we're gonna get Magda out here. We'll get this guy out here. I can commit crimes whenever I want, so at least that's better than the last time I was playing this deck. Yeah, we're just gonna pass turn here. I'll be able to create a tapped treasure token. Yeah, go ahead. You were born to do a voice labeled wacky. I like to think so, yes. Yep. Yeah, you can declare attackers. I could block, but no. I think we're just going to take the 3. We'll ping on end step. That primes us, so we get a treasure. 3 cards. Do I want to hit 2 cards out of their hand? Maybe. That does give me another treasure. Which then means I could make a dragon on their end step. Yeah, she doesn't commit a crime. So, let's... Yeah, let's confiscate them and just have them discard 2. You can keep 1. Island and river. Okay. Play her... No, we need our 3 treasures to make a dragon, so... Yeah, we stand for now. There's no reason to attack with anything. I don't think this is gonna go great. That's not gonna help, but we have a shot. We can make a dragon. And on top is another one. Cool. And they're gonna embiggen their flyer. Yeah, I don't see how we're gonna outrace what's going on here. But we'll do our best. Oh, you're gonna let me just trade the freebooter for that? I guess you've got the pressure, so that makes sense. Yeah, we'll declare blockers. We'll trade, and otherwise we're just gonna have to take damage. Scry 1. I need removal. I'll probably end up fucking drawing a land instead now, but, you know. The stolen treasure, yep. I think I'm almost just dead on board here, but obviously we'll go ahead and do this. Make a Dagron. Let's see. 5/5. Alright, let's play the Charming Scoundrel. Do we want to put a counter on something? I think I'm gonna go for the discard and draw. And pray to God I draw a removal spell. That's not a removal spell, but that is relevant. Okay. Yeah, I really can't afford to attack with the dragon. Alright, let's gird our fucking loins and see if we can manage to have a profitable battle phase by Outlaw's Furying. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so they don't have any cards. They don't have any combat tricks. Just the Axe Jaw, huh? I think that's okay. If I trade this for that, I can still get another dragon next turn. Yeah, we'll go for that. Okay. And make a trigger. Ooh, okay. That's not bad. Death Touch helps a lot here, actually. Okay. We'll play Swamp. We're still not attacking this turn, right? No. Okay. We're gonna play this guy. We need to do this on main phase so we can get a 3rd treasure so we can make another dragon. We're gonna pass turn again, I reckon. Yeah. Yeah. Sure thing. Prevail will get them to better cards, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh, excuse me? I don't think you were even close to being out of this game. You could immediately put a counter on a guy and shit. We Magic the Gathering? We are, Zhao. Well, that's a nice win. I don't know. I think I only killed like 1 or 2 creatures, unfortunately. I got a card. Oh. Okay, cool. A big rare bungus. 4/4. A 5/5 flying for 4. Sacrifice 3 other creatures to sneak attack. Huh. Neat. And I got an eyeball! Ah! I think that's my second eyeball, which means I might actually be able to buy a cosmetic now. Let's see. Okay, so we've got sleeves that cost 2. We've got card styles that, to my understanding, only affect that one specific card, and I have no particular reason to think I'm going to use any of these specific cards. So I'll probably get sleeves. I don't know if I'm even going to use them, mind you. I have 33 days to make my choice, so you know what? We'll hold off in case I actually do put together any sort of constructed deck. I'm gonna want to know, what's the vibe? What's the juice? What's the zazz? I wouldn't want to pair inappropriate sleeves with my deck. So we'll hold off for now. We'll hold off. They need to get you, they'll get you back if they need an evil vizier voice bank. Yeah, just like a text-to-speech. Well, you see, something, excellent kill, my liege. No, I did that one because it was before AI voice stuff was as prevalent and as part of the discourse around, like, labor. And honestly, because it was voices.com and I was getting, like, pittance for anything I booked on there, and that job was offering, like, $3,500. So I did it. I don't necessarily think it was the right decision to have done that. My solace is that, based on what I recorded for the wacky voice, the source material I gave them, there's no acting at any point there. It is just text to speech. They just had me read everything in this this constantly reading like this. Shibbity babadoo, skimbawamba. That was some good Simlish, if I say so myself. So that's the only tone it can ever do. So it's not as bad as if I had actually recorded a voice bank that had any sort of acting capability, which is not a thing anyone should be doing. You know, SAG-AFTRA is on strike right now for lack of AI protections in the union contract for video games. And then, just the other day, like literally yesterday, there's a tweet came out that was like, wow, check out these cool celebrities who are doing voice bank AI technology. And it was like John Cena, Judi Dench, Aquafina. People who really should already have plenty of money and really should know better. And it's really disheartening. Because it's like, guys, you are in the top 0.001% of actors in terms of financial success and celebrity. Which is the reason you're being offered, yeah, Kristen Bell, which is the reason you're being offered money for this that's enough, I guess, to make you sit up and take notice. And I can't think of a way to express less solidarity with the other 99.999% of actors than to do that in the middle of the strike. Admittedly, it's possible, depending on the lag time between when they were doing that, and that maybe those recordings happened before the strike. I don't know. But it's not a good look either way. Even if it was before the strike, they shouldn't have done it. During the strike, God, what a festive knee to the nuts. And yes, Judi Dench is alive. I actually wasn't sure myself, because how old is Judi Dench now? She has looked quite old for quite a long time. She was born in 1934. She is 89 years old. Dame Judy. I gotta take your peerage for that. Alright. We need to kill 9 more creatures, so let's get back to it. Let's see. I don't think I've played... I don't think I've seen the red-white one, like, at all. Does this have removal? Does this have burn? Looks like it's... not really, which doesn't mean I won't kill anything, but it's not ideal for what we're trying to do. Yeah, let's go back to second chance. This is like all burn. Surely I will be able to kill things with this. Red-white, my favorite color combo, immediately doesn't choose the deck. You know what, Sherlock Gracie, first time chatter, welcome, and after this, I will play the red-white deck just for you. Hooligan 25. You better not be fooligan with this hooligan. Yeah, I'll keep this. Maybe I can get this guy online again. Hello, yeah. Die! No! Now I'm the one who is die. Okay, Archmage's Newt. Ooh, okay, yeah. Yeah. Let's just get this guy out. See if he's got a thing to prevent attacking. Honor spell, your chat got held because you used the term pound box, which it thought might be sex-based. Okay, let's see. Oh, I can give him the old razzle-dazzle. That would be fun. Let's play an island. Yeah, we're just gonna draw 2 here, right? I guess I could play these 2 guys, but yeah, I want to draw 2 so that I have a chance to maybe flash it back off this guy. I don't have any way to commit a crime immediately right now. All right, next couple land drops guaranteed. That's nice, since I do need to get to 4 mana. Sure. Yeah, I mean, technically, yeah, that's, yeah, that's not gonna matter this turn. Alright, what you got, Dinosaur Man? That's a good 3-drop. Revealed a 5/4, can't be blocked except by 3 or more creatures. Okay, okay. Yeah, we're gonna get Crom online. Cromslore. Dermbum. Cromslore, do we have slacks? Little my brother and me reference for you. Oh, yeah, do we have slacks? Cromslore, you'll never believe what he said about the dick. After he goes down, he becomes Crompost. I like the cut of your jib there, Spooky Bard. Okay, so this attacks or blocks as a 3/3, as long as he's got dinosaurs. Okay, let's, if I play a mountain, I can play this guy and this guy? I guess I could do that, or I could do the 2 Razzle-Dazzlers this turn. Yeah, I don't immediately have a use for the... Okay, yeah, we'll play the Razzle-Dazzlers this turn. The +1/+1 counter on it, and it can't be blocked this turn. Okay. Burn your opponents with creatures and die in your sleep. Oh yeah, this Razzle-Dazzler will proc that Razzle-Dazzler. That's nice. I would love to say that I did that entirely cognizant of the mechanical implications. But I just want to trigger this guy. Alright, let's go. Let's go! Flying over for 3. He's got an instant he can play. What's it gonna be? He is cogniferous. Thank you, I try. It's like the Tony Stark. He is cogniferous. Well, are you killing this guy or what? Ah, yeah, he's killing that guy. All right, I did not know. I did not remember that card gave reach. Alas. All ass. Oh well, I got to draw a card, and he traded for a combat trick, so it's not all bad, I suppose. He doesn't get trampled, does he? Yeah, there's the big boy, the large lad. We'll probably swing. Yeah. Yeah, he gets +1/+1. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go for the... He's tapped out. So I'll gang block this and trade 1 for 1. Okay. Let's see. So I'm gonna want to play a second spell. I still can't attack with this guy, alas. Got no evasion or anything. Yeah, this is looking a bit rough at the moment, actually. I guess... Okay, we're gonna play a mountain. Let's play the Rodeo Pyromancers. And let's play the Reckless Lackey. So I can get my counter on this guy. Let's see, I could hold back to triple block this. It's still 2 for 1s me, though, if I do that right now. So I think this turn I'll just swing for 2 unblockable. And hope, if I draw another spell, I can get the Razzle Dazzler up to a 3/4 and potentially gang block this and have it only kill 1 of my creatures. Cheap viewers! Get out of here, you bot, you. 5/3 ward gives extra mana. Okay, he's gonna swing with both. Okay, I guess you do have mana untapped. Sure, show me another combat trick. Or a burn spell to finish this off or something. Nope, okay. Fine by me. Let's see. Yeah, let's demand answers, discarding this island. Ooh, Slick Sequence. That doesn't let me kill anything yet, alas. Let's see. If he blocks the Reckless Lackey with this, it does let me... oh, no. Oh, I know, I do have the mana to play this, in spite of the ward. Let's play this. And, okay, we'll go to combat. I see a mosquito. Chat, don't be alarmed if I suddenly clap and shout like a maniac. Okay. I'm fine with trading any of these for that. You know what? I'm fine with trading any of my creatures for either of those. Let's just attack with everything. And depending on how if he blocks this, he'll probably block the Archmage's Newt. Over there. You can see it. No, he's gonna block the Razzle Dazzler. Okay. Sure, to first strike damage, yeah, we can do that. And, yeah, giving him a counter doesn't do anything here, so yeah, let's just go to damage. The Newt hits for damage! The Newt hits for damage. I could get back a demand, I could flash back a demand answers here. But no, I need 4 mana to do the Slick Sequence. And I already used my extra mana from Rodeo Pyromancers, I believe. So let's Slick Sequence, target this. Yes, I know I have to pay the extra mana. shame to hit with the guy and not be able... Oh! Oh my god, another raid. Shit. Fuck. Hello, everyone. Wildman 101. I don't even know who that is, but welcome, everyone. I'm playing some Magic the Gathering. Locked in, indeed, yeah. Sorry, it's just, you know... I'm doing so much math here. And I'm trying to keep 50% of my concentration on this fucking mosquito that's flying around to try and stop it from biting me and hopefully kill it if it flies in front of the monitor and I can see it. Is this jump in? This is the precons versus precons mode. Also, yeah, welcome. My name's Tom Laughlin. I sometimes go by Aram, my old screen name. And I am trying to slowly get enough gold to play an event on here without giving them real money. Okay. So I need to not just die to this thing. How do I accomplish that? Well, if I swing with everything, I can Slick Sequence. I don't have another damage spell. I might just have to not attack this turn, sadly. Let's play you. That'll get me some mana back. Let's see what the top card is. I cannot make any use of that, alas. Okay. So let's go to combat. If I swing with everything, that's 6 damage. No, there's no way I can get this to lethal this turn. So let's just attack with this. Go to damage. Get the Newt effect. Let's get back Slick. Let's flash back the Slick Sequence. If I Slick Sequence him, yeah, I'm betting that he doesn't have a removal for any of my creatures, which would then allow him to swing. Otherwise, I could just play this. That's the coward's way. Also, if I Slick Sequence into a land... Oh, that's right! I'm gonna Slick Sequence into a land. I know I'm drawing a land. Okay, so just take 2 damage, please. I'm gonna draw this card, play an island, play this thing as itself. What do you voice act for? I voice act in any medium that will pay me money to do it, but right now, mainly I voice act in anime. I live in Dallas, so I have access to Crunchyroll and the studios that produce almost all the English dubs of anime. They do a few in Los Angeles out of Bang Zoom is the studio out there. But yeah, in the past couple of years I've been in, I was Anubis in Sacrificial Princess and the King of Beasts. I am Reiji in Shangri-La Frontier. Sorry, okay, it's my turn again. I'll talk about voice acting after this. I've got to kill this man first. Okay. Let's seize the secrets from the top of my deck. Unless I can target him somehow first. No. Okay, yeah. We're gonna draw 2 cards. Play this off the top of the deck. Get some mana. Find a small particle of food in my mouth. Sorry you had to witness that. Okay. I've got a Slick Sequence. Surely that gives me lethal here. Unless he's got a trick. So let's just go to combat. Let's attack with everything. And you can declare blockers. If I were responsible, I would have actually done the math first, but I think this should be correct. Yeah, first strike damage, that's fine. I don't have anything for playing the second spell right now, right? No, okay. Yeah, first strike damage. Regular damage. Womp womp. Womp womp, boom bom, ba-dom, ba-dom, dom. Got a girl named Sue. She always eats my shoe. That's how that song went in Brave Little Toaster, I'm pretty sure. Alright. Oh, yes! My god! Thank you, Slumbering Sage. Yeah, I play page 1 in One Piece. Dinosaur Man. You know him, you love him. He would play the red-green deck. He'd play that precon. How many creatures did I kill? Not that many. I still need 6. Okay. You know, I should have slick sequenced his guy before damage so that I could kill one more creature before that game ended. A dino with a handsome voice in One Piss. Is that just a reflection of your low opinion of that saga? Or did that get, like, auto-corrected from something? Anyway, now that I'm not distracted by this, welcome in everyone who raided and who hasn't already left. You know, let me just go ahead and shout you all out by name. We had first-time chats from Act 1, Undesirable Helmet, Rogue Resistance, Anti-Time XD, Wildman 101, the Raider of 39. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it. Sir, man. Mischief F. Bibble, Lovivos, Anti-Time XD. We've seen Wildman 101. That's right. It just highlights everything forever. Tenub. So yeah, are you new to Magic Arena? Yes. Yes, I've been playing the paper game on and off since, like, 2000. But I've only been playing MTG Arena on and off for about a week. I'm just, trying to kind of get a feel for it. And my goal right now is to get to 10,000 gold so that I can do a single, Premier Draft. Because I looked at the different events that cost things and decided 10,000 gold for this seemed like a better investment than, no, there was another one that only cost 5, that Quick Draft, yeah. Then 5,000 gold for this just based on, the reward structure. So yeah, no, the plan right now is we get to 10,000 gold, and then we do a Premier Draft, and pray to God that I can win 3 before losing 3. Since you only need to win 3 to pretty much get your Yorbles back. Quick Draft doesn't have a timer. Yeah, Quick Draft, drafting against bots, I'm kind of interested what their AI is for picking cards. If they're just like, take the best card every pack to deny it to the player. Or if they're actually trying to pick cards that are in like a set of colors or what. The 5k one is better because you keep the cards you draft. Are you telling me you don't here? This says select 1 card at a time from rotating draft packs. Yeah, the cards will be added to your collection. So it says. But maybe you're talking about a different type of event in which you don't keep the cards you draft, which could exist. I don't know what all the offerings are here. But this seems pretty good. And I like these 7-win ones more than the, there's some draft that now I can't find. Is it traditional draft? Yeah. So the traditional draft is much closer to a draft you do at an actual, like, game store or whatever, because you just play 3 matches, and you get prizes based on how many of those 3 you win. So if I was confident I could, like, farm 3-0s, I would just be doing that. But, I don't know Duskmourn, and I'm really out of step with the game. So yeah, we're going for the lower stakes, play until you lose 3 times, or win 7 times. Plus, that way, even if I don't do great, I'll get to play more than 3 games in that singular, draft. With 5k, you draft twice as many cards? Oh, yeah, no, I see what you mean, that you can do 2 of those events for the same amount of entry fee, but what you're overlooking, Honor Spell, or maybe you're not overlooking it, but you're factoring it into your calculus differently. With the Quick Draft, 7 wins gets you 2 packs, 950 gems, which, yeah, so you have to get to 5 wins to get to 650, 6 wins to actually get enough gems to enter another of these. Whereas with the Premier Draft, you only need 3 wins to virtually make your entry fee back. And if you do actually get up into, like, 7 wins territory, you're getting, like, 50% more. Well, 4 to actually fully earn it. Oh, no, that is 4. Okay, you're right. 3 is the big break point, though, because it goes from 250 gems at 2 wins to 1,000 at 3, and then 1,400. But I'm more confident that I can go 4 wins before 3 losses than I am that I can get all the way to, like, 6 or 7 wins. So it's true that I'm risking less by only spending the 5,000. If I thought I was gonna bomb out all the time, I would just do the quick drafts, yeah, because then it would just be like, well, I'm gonna pay 5k gold for a draft worth of packs and picks. But I think I can do middlingly. I think I could generally go 50-50 at least. Yeah, the classic gamble, just don't lose. That is how you win. But yeah, no, the prize structure is so much more rewarding for Premier. I basically would only ever spend gold on the 5k drafts with a decent record with IRL drafts. We'll see. We'll see. It's possible I haven't, that I haven't factored in everything correctly. The math. Because, yeah, twice as much to enter is significant. I recommend doing the free events, like Midweek Magic. Free events, you say? I didn't know there were any that, other than, like, the basic bitch baby, like, are you a new player? Play our pre-con and we'll give you a card kind of events. Oh, yeah! Midweek Magic. It's free. Sign up ends in 21 hours. So through tomorrow, I can do this. Through 4 o'clock tomorrow. My time. Okay. Brawl Builder Challenge. Choose one our potential commanders. Someone didn't proofread. And build a 100-card Brawl deck using any cards. Okay, so I will definitely get mega shit on because I don't have a real collection. The rewards are only cards. I think if midweek is something that's an event type that's of particular interest to me, it's probably, yeah, and people concede, I guess. Yeah, maybe. I don't think I'm going to do that just now. If I get back to this by tomorrow, I will do this. But thank you for calling my attention to that. It is reasonably likely I would not have noticed otherwise. Anti-time, actually, if there are... So Midweek Magic exists. If there's Midweek Magic is like the one thing that's like that, then sure. But if there's anything else, if there's like Weekend Warriors, Monday McGillicuddy, or whatever, if there are other per week things that don't cost, please let me know. There's a lot of midweek events that don't require any of you, just free decks to try out. Yeah. I think for the purposes of stream content, I don't want to sit here building a deck on stream. I say having sat here opening packs on stream. But yeah, no, I think I'll save that. How many? I need to kill 6 more creatures. Let's try and do that. And maybe I'll open some packs, and then I'll probably wrap up pretty soon after that. What am I clicking on? I am just clicking aimlessly right now. Oh, you know what? There's a good chance Raiders may have left by now, but for people who are here who might not have watched before, I do also want to say, welcome, but also what I want to say is I do a weekly Magic the Gathering progression series called Gathering Cards on twitch.tv/ oh, that's not the right one. Surprise Round RPG. That's the correct one. Can I delete this message? This erroneous message that I hate? Nope, it'll just let me click on links. Does right-clicking this do anything? Nope. Maybe if I go to the Twitch page, if I go to my actual Twitch page and go to my channel and go to moderator view, it will let me delete my own message. There should be a trash can icon next to that's what I thought. That's what I thought, but the only context menu thing I'm getting is reply to message. Oh, how silly, how silly. Mod view, save me. Give me a trash can that I can click upon. Nope, I can pin the one that's wrong. Yeah, right-click does not do anything. That's bizarre. Alright. Well, just remember, the second one is correct. on that Twitch channel, where we normally stream like tabletop RPGs, hence the name of the channel, I do a little side hustle called Gathering Cards, where me and 3 of my friends have done a progression series. If you're not familiar with the, oh, you have to enable it in chat settings. Okay, yeah, I'll look into that afterward. Thank you for letting me know that also. A progression series, as far as I know, the term originated in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is where you go set by set, opening X packs of the set, adding them to your virtual collection, and then building decks off of that. And so your collection progresses with each week. We're doing that for Magic the Gathering, and have been for some time. We started all the way back in Alpha Beta Unlimited, and we are now on, next week is going to be Champions of Kamigawa. We're 30-aught weeks deep. And we do that on Mondays at 6 p.m. So if you're interested in some older-fashioned Magic the Gathering content, I'm sure you've opened alpha packs. I mean, not physically, but yeah, we do it. No, sorry, easy mistake to make. I do not have the money to buy booster boxes of all those old sets. What we're doing is we're using a site called MTGen that does booster box simulation for every set back to the beginning of the game. So we're opening 36 packs for large sets, 24 packs for small ones, and keeping our collections in Moxfield. And then we're playing in Cockatrice. So yeah, no, it's virtual. But you get to see lots of old cards and wacky jank-ass strategies because we're somewhere in the twilight zone between limited and constructed. We've opened way more packs than you'd have in, like, sealed, but a lot less than you'd have if you were just building constructed and you were just assuming money was no object and you could have 4 of any card. And it's led to some fun stuff. The Triple Elf Ball week. Last week was Double Goblins week in Onslaught, Mirrodin Standard. It was a lot of fun. Anyway, let's get back to the grind. Let's kill 6 more creatures. That sounds super cool, but it leaves me to ask, are you using the rules from the time period of the packs you're opening? We decided no. I weighed the pros and cons because there are rules changes throughout history that fluctuate the utility of different cards. You know, there were the 6th edition rules changes where they got rid of interrupts. That doesn't change a ton. But then, like, the M10 rules are very big. The fact that there's no mana burn means some older cards play substantially differently. Occasionally, it's like, yeah, this card doesn't quite work like how it did back in the day. Or, you know, the block and sack not being a thing. Yeah, damage on the stat going away makes a lot of the old cards play much worse. Yes, I'm painfully aware. It's sad because I'm a big value player. So the old block and sack, the combat damage on the stack and sack was a favorite of mine. I was sad when they made that change. But no, we decided because out of the 4 of us who were playing, one of us was essentially new to the game, and at least another one hadn't played a lot, especially with older cards, so we decided it was going to be too much of a knowledge burden for us to change the rules repeatedly over time for the newer players. So we're just playing modern rules for everything. Also modern mulligans, which I actually do like. The mulligan rule is way more... does a much better job of facilitating you playing reasonable hands for your deck than when I was playing, because I stopped playing before they updated it, so it was just the old draw 1 less card instead of draw a full 7 and then put cards back. So really, you could never mull below 5 if you wanted a playable hand. Anyway, let's see. Let's kill some cards. Kill some cards. No mana burn equals no play. I do feel that way sometimes. But, I mean, now that we're in Kamigawa, we're actually only a few years away from the M10 rules change, so pretty soon we'll be playing with the rules 90% accurate to the period. My main thing is I'm sad no mana burn means, you can't cheese Pulse of the Forge and Pulse of the Fields. We opened, we just got through Mirrodin block, and I did play Big Red back in the day with Pulse of the Forge, and had fond memories of mana burning myself down to get back Pulse of the Forge. Anyway, let's do some more starter deck duels. Do I want to keep going with this? I did say I was going to play the red-white deck, because someone said it was their favorite color. So we'll just hope that I can kill some creatures in this deck that I didn't really see much removal in. That's right. We had a week, yeah, for Valentine's Day we did a special where the additional deck building restriction was you could only play cards that could get it. And it was subjective, but you had to be able to make a case for why every card you were playing could get it, based on the art or other flavor. And someone, yes, brought like Pegasus Refuge or something, and has been tarred and slandered as a horse fucker ever since. Alright, let's get this going. Let's play our comes into play tap land. I haven't even read these cards yet. Those are auras. This doesn't look like a great hand. It looks like I can't do anything until turn 4. Oh? Alright, well I can at least get that out, whatever this is. When a creature you control attacks, exile the top card of your library face down. Discard your hand, sack it. Oh, okay, yeah, that's neat. Okay, it's the red-green deck again. We've been seeing this all day. It's interesting. I feel like I didn't see this one at all beforehand. Oh, that's gonna be painful when he probably plays a dinosaur next turn. Alright, well, we don't have a 3-drop anyway, so we're not punished for playing another comes into play tap land on turn 3. Let's go. Next turn... one of these guys, I guess. Alright, I'll take my damage. Got a second one of these? That'd be pretty funny. Or are you passing turn without playing a dinosaur? Okay, you're not playing a dinosaur this turn, probably. So, hooray. See what he's gonna take. Pabu. Pabu! Reroll your quests each day. No, I didn't know you could reroll quests, so thank you for telling me that as well. Okay, he's getting that guy. Yeah, that... What do you mean? Oh, put it... Okay, that's... Okay, I misremembered. I thought that was, it just couldn't attack, but no, yeah, it just gets a stun counter. Ow! Alright. Okay, let's finally get some board presence. Let's, yeah, let's go for this guy. And then I can go Appraiser and discover, hopefully, a creature or artifact that I can then use to activate this guy when I attack. I've been trying to tell you that for 2 streams. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. When I lock in, I can't read chat anymore. It's true, they have been. You didn't need to confirm. I believed them. Now I just feel even worse. Yeah. Gain life. This does not look like a race I am well set up to win, gotta say. I'm gonna need to discover a lot of bullshit to block these guys. He's at 23 and I'm at 13. Yikes. Okay, yeah, we definitely just, yeah, we slam a do. We'll discover 3. See what we find. Discover 3 makes me pee. We'll put this guy into play. Do I control an outlaw? Nope. Okay, so we go to combat, and we do this. I think we do use that effect, because that gets me more on the board. It's dangerous. If he has damage or pump, I might just die on the crackback, but I think if I actually want to win the race, I have to invest this turn, so we're gonna attack. It also gets me that, but that's unlikely to be a thing I end up doing before I fucking die. So let's discover 3. Yeah. Doot. Sure. Oh, I forgot that was to hand. It's not Cascade. Oh, no, it is. Why did it say add to hand? Oh, I can choose to add it to my hand instead of putting it into play if I'm insane. Fuck. Alright. Well, we got the combat trick, boys. Yeah, this is only one game with this deck, so maybe this is not representative, but it seems to me this deck's mana curve is not sane for the matchups with these other decks. I guess I've got 2 and 3 mana creatures. I just didn't draw them this game. I love you, Aaron, but I must cheer for the dinosaurs. Oh, Anti-Time! It was a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Have a wonderful evening. A wonderful evening to you, too. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. He's thinking. I don't know what he's thinking about. Just swing with your guys. Not gonna attack with that. Huh. Okay. I don't think I see a reason to chump this turn when I can chump a bigger thing next turn. So yeah, we're just gonna take 3. Okay. These discover when I play them, so we're probably just gonna have to discover some fucking guys and pray to God. Yeah, I guess he wanted to stop me from attacking to get more stuff on connecting the dots. I don't know. Let's Etali's favor my Sunscribe to get that up to 3 power so it can trade with more things. See what we get off the Discover. Another one. Okay. Do we favor the same one? Another one? I guess let's favor... I'm gonna favor this one. Well. And see what we discover. Really kind of have to just... Oh. Very funny indeed. Okay. Yeah. 4/4. Maybe now I'm gonna go brazy here. Maybe now we're just gonna fucking cascade to oblivion. Ooh, I would like 2 1/1s and the thing that can sack to gain life. Red-white pray to God deck, yeah. Yep, that's what we're doing right now. I wish I hadn't lost my guy. I could tap this to activate his effect. Alright, yeah, we're not attacking. We're right now hoping not to die is what we're doing. He's got 4 cards left. I still don't think I'm likely to get out of this unless I hit a big fucking Discover off of this. I guess I could, like, Discover, suicide my guys in to put a bunch of cards on this, and then sack it to get a new hand, which would be pretty strong, but I have to not at any point let myself die. And at the moment, he's got enough life, even if I swung with everything, he could just not block anything and kill me on the crackback. So, it's a little tricky right now. Goal, kill your opponent's creatures. Do it with Boros weenies against Gruul Big Dino. Yes, I do have a slightly uphill road to climb here. I can sack these to Discover also. Okay, he's not gonna attack. He's not gonna play anything. Alright. Well, this gets me fucking, yeah. Untapped artifacts, creatures, and or lands I control. Okay, this is my only land drop. Let's play that. Yeah, I mean, I think I go for that, right? Yeah, that actually gets me a clock. Didn't play this, so he's definitely got something at instant speed. I think he thinks I'm gonna go for a big attack here. I can tap this. That doesn't have any downside. I can't activate anything else, right? Yeah. The mana does not really avail me of anything other than bluffing, so let's just tap these 3. Only thing I can do with the white mana is sack this for 3 life. No attacks for now. Next turn, it may actually become, oh God in heaven, 12-12. Oh, I see. I've wagered all and lost then. Yeah, I don't. Okay. Funny joke. You're gonna give that menace. All right, that's a weird choice. Yeah, go ahead and declare attackers if you want to. Why? Am I stupid? Did you think menace meant it, like, can't be blocked, period? I mean, it can trade. No, it can't even trade. It can't trade for anything. And you're tapped out. So, obviously, I'm just gonna gang block this. Hang on. There's not a pump thing on the board, right? Okay, yeah. I'm not sure what he thought that was doing. Unfortunately, I don't think that's gonna matter unless this is fucking insane. When you attack with one or more, then create... Oh. Oh. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna kill anyway, but maybe I can at least kill some creatures. Yeah, I think we just do that, and then, like, connecting the dots for 1,000,000 and pray. Yeah. Gonna be pretty funny. Oh, I scry one. Yeah, I don't want to draw that. Oh, right, I have 2. Oh my God, this might actually do something. Yeah, no, leave that on top. Fuck yeah. 2 blockers. God, that's funny. Gnomes, gnomes, the musical fruit. I think I probably still die here. I don't think I've got 23 damage past his blockers, and then, I mean, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure he's gonna kill me on the crackback. I can draw a new 8-card hand, and one of them's a pacifism. But I don't think that's gonna be enough, alas. Okay. But hopefully some of his creatures will die. He's doing math. He's thinking. See, if I had, like, that instant that gives all your creatures +2/+0 until end of turn, I might be able to just win off the back of these gnomes. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I don't have any tricks here. No, only get through for a measly 10 damage, which means I'm mega fucked. But let's activate this and draw 8 cards. And then cry. Wait, how did I not draw this? Oh, they're under that. I'm fucking stupid. I thought it was draw 8, but it was the 8 cards that had already socked away. All right, well, we'll play a mountain. That would have been good on turn 3. Yeah, no, we just keep mana open to bluff in case he's very stupid. But, I don't think this is gonna happen. Maybe he wanted. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, man, you got this. I'm not even gonna block. Fuck it. You can have the satisfaction of just absolutely beating me to negative infinity. 12/12 that put like 4 other creatures into play. Yeah. I was gonna need... Some of these decks actually do have effects that are very close to Wrath of God, but it would have had to cost 2 or 3, and I would have had to draw it off of my guy. Oh, well, I don't think it's not gonna work after all. Alright, I played the red-white one. I don't think I like it. It feels very reliant on getting big discovers. So... does this have a decent amount of removal? It's got... yeah, okay. Make your move can kill stuff. Rankle's Prank can kill stuff. Is it destroy? Does it count if I sacrifice? If they make them kill? I'm gonna assume that that counts, making them sacrifice. Hey, I killed a creature. You know what? Sure. I don't think I've played the black-green one yet. Snack time. Let's go. Excellent butt kicking, my liege. Sobek. Alright, Sobek, what you got? Provisions Merchant? Yeah, these are cards that I have enough mana to play, and I don't want to take the time reading them at this exact moment. Yeah, that's a creature. This is a creature. This is actually a 1-drop if I play it for its thing. Yeah, no, this is a fine hand. Ugh. He's thinking. He's thinking. Hello. Yeah. Food. Food. Food attacking. Three beast. Then, oh, okay. Oh, okay. That blocks off of tokens specifically. Gotcha. Okay. We don't have anything to do on 2 mana. So probably Wildwood Mentor into Huntsman's Redemption. Ah, the white-black deck, I believe. Do I just want to go straight for this because it's a 3/3 token? I'm not gonna be able to safely attack with this guy. Anyway. Let's... I'm not gonna play a land that comes into play tapped, because I need my 3-drops. I could also make this guy. Alright, we'll go Wildwood Mentor. We'll go for value rather than immediate pressure. The 3/3 is a token, I know. I'm skeptical that, well, I guess, I mean, if he just attacks with this turn, maybe he won't have a 3-drop, or maybe he'll have something that doesn't have 2 power, so I can safely attack with this after making the token. If I make the token, I guess I could also play this. Oh no, this comes into play tap. Yeah, I'll be probably making the token next turn. What you got for me, Sobek? Ironpaw Aspirant. Sure. Okay. Alright, well, I will be able to attack with him at least. Probably. Yeah. I take a 3. Okay, let's... Underground Mortuary. Up to 1 target artifact. Oh, sorcery, so it's never gonna have flying when I do this. That's kind of annoying. I think I'll still leave that on top, though. Because this deck does have other flyers. Okay, we play that. We make a token. Bob's your uncle. You have a combat trick? No? Okay. I think I agree with chump blocking there. But, you know, it's not my life. You do as you please, sir. Takes to the skies once more. But does he want to attack with it? Does he want to leave it back to stop me from attacking with Mentor? Gonna surveil one. I don't have anything else that... Oh, wait. When a token you... Okay, so creating a food does also trigger that. Okay. Gotcha. Useful to know. No, I don't think we're gonna do that right now. I want my board presence. Thank you. We're going to play this guy. We're gonna make another fid. Big. It's the 9. All right. Depending on how things go, I might be able to steal a win off of Titanic Growth. Ah, there's a target to my destroy target creature with flying. Is he gonna go aggressive here with these effects? Or is he going to play conservative now that I've got more board presence? Let's find out. He gave this +3/+3, which I assume means he's planning to attack this turn. Otherwise, I don't know why he wouldn't give the bonus to this. Yeah, he is. I mean, given that I can... Oh, no. He's thinking about it. If you're not going to attack, you should have given the +1/+1 here. Alright, fair enough. Up to 2 target... I forgot this even had an additional effect. Each get +2/+2 and gain trample until end of turn. Yes, please. You and, you. Okay, well, yeah, we spider food the Wisp Drinker, I'm sure. Bimp. Hey, we killed a creature. Oh boy, this is about to get out of hand. I think you're just dead here, buddy. With this and this? Like, Jesus. Jimbus Crimbus. Yeah, we're gonna sacrifice a food. So, yeah, holy fuck. I don't even need this. You're just mega fucked. Sorry. Titanic Growth the Mentor before combat. That would have been the better play, I suppose. He's tapped out anyway. But, yeah, no, you're taking 1,000,000 damage. I'm not even gonna play a card. Yeah, since he was tapped out, Titanic Growth the Mentor before combat is more damage. I normally would keep it for combat trick potential. But in the circumstances, it did not appear to matter. Quite astounding outmaneuvering, my liege. Thank you. Ooh, I get another XP and card bonus. Instant. So you can either shunt or fork or both. That's awesome. What a fun little card. Fantastic food fight, my famous person. I never did kill that mosquito. I haven't noticed any new bites in the last, like, 30 minutes, but when I see one and I don't kill it, I am paranoid for the rest of the evening. How many creatures did we kill? Okay, we only need 2 more. 2 more. Are there any of these I haven't played at all yet? I don't think I've played the blue-black one. Let's try that. Hobo Mafia? You don't want those guys on you. I'm gonna have to throw this game. My opponent's... Oh, and I'm on the play? No, if I don't draw a swamp immediately, this hand does not go anywhere, so I'm gonna have to mulligan that. Okay. What am I putting back? I don't want to put back a removal spell, but I'm not sure I have a choice. If I put back 2 islands, I have the exact same problem as my first hand. Then again, I do need to kill creatures more than I actually need to win the game. Alright, we'll put this back for now. Because if I don't draw a swamp soonish, it doesn't do anything in my hand. Johnny no swamps over here. Yeah. Hello. The red-green deck again. It's all anyone's playing these days.